Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shoot of feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to go, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is shy, can't to see it powers making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Collabs, cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't actor as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. He's nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for us today, Monday the 5th of June 2023. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and you're enjoying your Monday so far and had a good weekend and all that jazz. And quick shout out to TG Gamebox who directed some of his crowd this way towards Bingo. TG streams on Twitch, and I got to be honest, I don't really pay attention to Twitch. I do follow some people on Twitch, but I do that just to be nice. I don't actually I stay away from Twitch. The only reason I go to Twitch sometimes is to check out how popular our game is in terms of the general metrics, but whenever I think Twitch, I think boo. You know what I mean? But I still appreciate TG sending some people my way anyway. And speaking of, TG had a latest update a wee while ago. Phil has spent at least $1,494 on WWE Champions so far, and apparently if you get top 20 in this event, you get to unlock a very rare Pat Patterson card. So Phil is pushing for top 20 to try and secure that very rare card indeed. Yeah, this is why I'm saying you should never fucking feel envious about Phil Burnell getting a whole bunch of fucking money. This is what he does with that fucking money. He could have fucking saved the fuck up some sort of dream honeymoon vacation for him in his fucking life. Or whatever, you know what I mean? He could have fucking got a brand new gaming PC, fucking top of the line stuff or whatever. No, of course not. Phil pisses it all away on gacha gaming spend and fucking trying to pull as many fucking Hogans as fucking possible. And the very latest update actually from TG is $1,547. Phil's apparently spending as we fucking speak, and the latest metrics are $1,547. Never change, Phil. Never fucking change, you goddamn fucking lol cow. Anyway, I'm gonna spin the wheel and determine today's bingo card criteria. Spin, you ugly fucking bugger. Land on something good. Please be good. Please be a good one. The microphone bump. Outstanding. Phil to bump his microphone with his fucking Italian style fucking flailing arms. So we need a number, ladies and gentlemen, between 1 and 200. The very first number in chat I see will be the one I use for today's bingo card. No set criteria, nothing fancy, just the first number I see. The first number in chat I saw was 77 from Review Toilet Paper USA. So we're going to go with a 77 bingo card, which has the word microphone bump in it. Here we go. So the card on the left hand side is the card we're using for today's bingo. So we've got Phil to say okay, shocked, positive, him bumping a microphone, and him saying example. Then you got Phil saying comment, interactive, members, absolutely, and day off. The third row is Phil saying variety, him discussing his family in some capacity, him snorting, him smacking his lips, and him burping. The fourth row is Phil saying thus, wow, idiot, him slapping his leg, and him saying percent. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying fuck, unique, literally, him pointing at the camera, and him saying it is what it is. Charles says oof, percent, not percentile, we're screwed. If Phil says percentile, I will count it. Percentile and percent in bingo terms anyway to me is the same damn thing, so I will count percentile if he says percentile as a percent. I know, but it seems fair. It'd be cruel to fucking deny you a fucking tick it off just because, but you know, so there we go. So that's the card. I actually think it's quite a strong fucking card. I'm quite happy with the card. But yeah, let me just save the card right now before I forget to save it. And I'll get the game all set up. And then we can watch a couple. I found a wee random old video, which I think might be a good wee watch. Just Phil being Phil, bitching, but usual kind of things. You know, but it's an old Eddie B43 video. So let me just save it very quickly. There we go. Fantastic stuff. So I can close that. Can close that. And as you can see, Phil's still. Actually, I need to update his total, don't I? So what was the latest figure that TJ gave us again? 1547. So let me actually update this fucking total here. Okay, 1547. Phil has spent at least $1,547 so far in the latest WWE Champions event. The dude's a fucking law. This is why he's a goddamn fucking lol cow. This is precisely why he's a fucking lol cow. Be also one saying if Phil can quote any song or example, will that count for example space? That's an interesting leap in logic. But I feel like it'd be far more expected for Phil to fucking say example than him to suddenly start busting out songs by example. It just seems quite an unlikely thing to expect Phil to just fucking come out with the fucking greatest hits of example. But who knows? Who fucking knows? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. Christ one, but yeah, so yeah. The bingo card has been saved and all set up and all that jazz. Jesus Christ, that's fucking KFC style fucking bingo. You know, screen. Jesus Christ, Phil. Some of this fucking artwork is just cringe as hell. Anyway, we have a variety of ways, ladies and gentlemen, for us to get free spaces on the bingo card you see before you. First of all, if Phil snorts 25 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that is a free space. If Phil burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that too will be a free space. If Phil blows bubbles for his audience, either, you know, manually or for bubble guns, whatever, if he gets 100 likes on the stream, you know, and he does that before recording for gameplay for YouTube, that's a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very stream right here, that too will not only give us a free space, but it will also make me play the animation, the incredibly robust and horrifying animation that Pixar Animation so very kindly made for us getting 100 likes on the stream. So there you go, there's incentive, there's a reward for you guys to get 100 likes on this very stream. You can get to see the special animation as well as a free space on the card, which could hopefully, I mean, we might not need a free space of course, but it could be a difference maker between a full house and not a full house, so just bear that in mind. And yeah, those are the ways we can get free spaces for the card you see before you. If you want to win with a chance of winning the prize, a full house card, 25 out of 25, would mean a full house, and one of you guys can potentially win a prize. But how are you eligible to win the prize? By having a comment on the topic that is in the description of his live stream. There is a community post topic, and the link of it is in the live stream right now. It's in the description of his live stream. You leave a comment in that topic, I will update a list of potential bingo winners, and I update it every single day. So, if somebody wins, I'll also update it right before I spin as well, just so the most recent names are encoded. But your name's got to be encoded in that fucking topic to fucking be in with a chance of winning. And there's like 140, 150 so far with names on the fucking list. So quite a strong response. Quite a good, strong, robust response from you guys, which I am thankful for. So aside from all that, the bingo's all ready to go, just waiting for Phil to start the show. But how about we just watch a wee random video from Eddie B43. YouTube CEO, go fuck yourself, you dumb bitch. And Phil just bitching and whining as usual about fucking money. This is a fucking video from over 5 years ago. Eddie B43 made this video in November 2017. And really when you think about it, not a whole lot has changed between Phil from back then and now.
Oh? Then Nonabir did a temperature and he said, what is Test Drive Unlimited 2? I have no idea. I don't either. It sounds like a game that I've never played. Thank you, Weapon J, for another $1 tip. Appreciate that. It's been a slow day. Yesterday was a crazy, amazing day with people breaking out cheer wars and stuff. Today's been pretty slow. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain when yesterday I had such a great day. That's for sure. I'm like, also like, I gotta admit, it is a little annoying that I can't play music in this playthrough anymore. I'll be honest, it really is annoying. YouTube is such a fucking piece of shit. I just love that I got a copyright, it wasn't a strike, but it was a copyright match, and the video got blocked. Rock Band 2. It wasn't even. People looked up, it was track 2, Rock Band 2. It's not even in this game. So YouTube's copyright system is so fucking broken, it identifies songs that aren't even in the fucking video, and blocks the video worldwide. YouTube can eat my fucking testicles. Lick my testicles, eat my shit, braid my fucking ball hairs, YouTube. Seriously. You fucking suck. Your website's a piece of shit. Your employees are pieces of shit. Alright, they're not pieces of shit. They're just inept at what they do. Maybe personally they're good people, but for their work and their work ethic, they suck. They're terrible. The CEO of YouTube is a fucking idiot who cares more about SJW shit and having a diverse workforce than actually having a workforce that knows what the fuck they're doing. It was hilarious because she got some award or something for hiring a diverse workforce. And everyone's like, yeah, but your website's falling apart, all your videos are getting demonetized, your whole business is shit, and you're getting awards? Like, what the fuck? Awards for what? Having the worst fucking business on the planet? So stupid. Thank you, Vera, for the temperature. She says, sing for us, okay? Okay. And then shout out to Baby Man Gaming for another 20-bit cheer. Thank you, Baby Man Gaming. Cheer. That's what I want. My business is falling apart at the seams. We lost more than half the advertisers. YouTubers who used to make a living on YouTube are going out of business and having to lose their homes and file for bankruptcy. Oh, let's accept an award for diversity in the workplace. Go fuck yourself, you dumb bitch. You dumb fucking bitch. You stupid bitch. I found the part. Alright, here we go. Go to the garage. Here we go. Right, from the garage, yeah. Okay. Let's do it. There it is. Vera did a 10-bit cheer. She says they should spend less time on diversity and more time on finding skill. Right, finding skilled workers that can write algorithms that fucking work. But instead, they're worried about the color. Think about this. What's really racist? Think about this. What's really racist here? The fact that companies will say, okay, you can't get a job because of the color of your skin, or a company like YouTube that hires you solely based on the color of your skin and your sex rather than your skill set, so your business sucks because you have the weaker people because you wanted to be diverse. What's worse? It's more racist to have the diverse workforce that sucks. It really is. Unbelievable. Anyway. Chairman Caleb did a 10-bit cheer. He said, never stop being you, Phil. You make me laugh constantly. No cars available. What the fuck is this? The King of Hypocrisy said YouTube should hire you. They need a token Italian. No, they don't want me, because after a day of putting up with their stupid bullshit, I'd be so furious. I'd tell every person off in the fucking building that you're a bunch of fucking losers. How do I do this? How do I build the derelict car? I don't get it. Oh, there it is. It was over here.
You blind motherfucker. Fuck you, bitch.
Go fuck yourself, you dumb bitch. I hit his table. That's fucked up. I drove right into his shop.
Oh, good for you.
I can only afford.
Right, okay, and then somebody gave him a fucking large Patreon pledge and they fucking, geeks about it. Phil's going to begin. Oh, he's ready to fucking begin now. What, is he started early? He started early. Okay. Let me fucking go. I'm glad I fucking stopped it there. So Phil started early. A wee bit. Well, I say early, he usually starts with his fucking time anyway, so fuck it. But yeah, Phil is beginning the bingo now. So, quick recap of the usual kind of bingo stipulations and all that kind of crap. Please tag me in chat in case I miss anything in the card. I don't try and miss things in the card. I do sometimes because I am a blind bastard. If I can do bugged bingo mechanics and all that jazz. 25 out of 25 means one of you guys could potentially win a prize. So fingers crossed we get another full house. But to be honest, you guys have been winning too much. So Phil, please stop being so goddamn fucking predictable. That being said, let's just hope for a fun bingo anyway. And if it's not a full house, then it is what it is. Let's fucking go and see what will come of today's fucking podcast.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. After a disastrous night of attempted DJ gameplay last night in Street Fighter 6, I am feeling refreshed and ready to reapply myself on a nice full session this morning. Plus, later tonight, it's the premiere of Diablo 4. It's going to be an exciting day. All this and more in just a sec.
What a shitey fucking intro. Didn't get to fucking tick anything off either. So yeah, that was a pretty pishy fucking intro, but... So, he's going to talk about fucking Street Fighter and Diablo, and... Who knows, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get a full house. It's up to Phil, of course, and what he says and does. So, here we fucking go.
Alright, welcome to the show, everyone. Good morning. Today is June 5th, 2023. Today is an exciting day. Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. I'm DSP. We got a lot to talk about today in regards to a few updates on React content, the status of my Street Fighter 6 coverage, and of course a big new game release later tonight, which I'm happy to bring to you after basically you guys kind of campaigned for it. It was on the fence for a long time whether or not I was going to be playing Diablo, and now officially it arrives tonight. So, thank you all for being here this morning, those who are here live, and for those who are watching on demand at...
Hold on, so I'm getting people tagging me in the chat, but I'm not sure why they're tagging me. Like, I missed a couple of things. Like, I know Phil just snorted there, so I'm going to take off snort. And they, you know, he slapped his leg as well. But have I missed anything? Like, I see a couple of people like tagging me in chat. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, like in particular on the card, like in case I just missed something obvious. Sometimes, especially at the start, when there's so many things to kind of keep an eye out for, it's easy to fucking miss things because there's always so much from there. So, apart from the one snort I've had so far in the leg swap, have we had anything else? Don't think I have missed anything. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything, guys. But I've seen a couple of people just kept tagging me in the chat, but I didn't see any reason for the tag. But I just wanted to make sure. So, all good, cool.
As well, man, do I feel refreshed today. I mean, really. If you want to talk about having a day where you get off on the wrong foot, I think yesterday was definitely like the textbook case of that for me. As you know, I was late to the show yesterday because I had personal stuff going on behind the scenes that took up a bunch of time in the morning that I didn't want to have to deal with, but I had to. That's life when you're an adult. It already got me in the wrong mindset, all stressed out and not feeling good. And then we jumped into a React session over on DSP Reacts, you know, my weekly DSP versus the Internet show, which, you know, to some extent I did enjoy, but at the same time, number one, let's be honest, the show seems to be a lot of similar clips every week, which is not good. You want variety on a show like that. And because of the format we were using, a lot of the same people were getting the opportunities to submit their clips, and it was a lot of similar stuff week after week. Number two, the support on that channel has waned in about the last 30 days. You know, we went from something like over 130 members all the way down to 70. So almost a 50% drop in support, and it's basically disheartening. You know, it's a channel that I really enjoyed putting effort into so far this year. It's something you guys wanted, but it seems like after 4 months of doing it, interest has fallen apart and people...
No, that's a fucking stupid way to fucking look at the goddamn fucking situation, Phil. Like, you got a whole lot of fucking, you know, inflated attention at the start of the fucking thing when you fucking started it in the first place. That is why I had such a big, massive influx in fucking members, because there was that initial fucking interest and hype for it. Now it's fucking going down to what is actually more expected fucking numbers. You being around 70 odd fucking members here, fucking shitey React content, is the norm. Feel disheartened all you fucking want, Phil, but that is the general fucking norm of what it should be, roughly what it is going to be. There is no real incentive for people to fucking want to fucking become a member to a shitey fucking React channel. Why? So they're forced to fucking pay money to you so you can fucking poorly react to your fucking content. Do they give to you what? Why? There is no incentive for them whatsoever to fucking become a member.
People aren't really that excited for it anymore, even though people had asked me for this kind of content for years and years. So, this kind of happens from time to time. And doing that React show, I'll be honest, kind of deflated me. You know, I was like, man, that really sucks, because I was hoping that, you know, the channel would be more successful than it basically is turning out to be right now. However, just so you guys know, there are some changes happening this week that maybe will reinvigorate the channel and make it better. there's actually a bunch of content coming out in the next week that's all React related, which we'll talk about in a minute as we go through the schedule, because there's going to be some extra stuff over there that hopefully will get people boosted up and excited again, okay? Anyway, so after doing that, last night we had a late night session of Street Fighter 6. Now, this was the first day since the release of Street Fighter 6 that I was not playing Street Fighter 6 all day long. And what I found was a combination of already being stressed out, right? And then not having played Street Fighter 6 during the day, I jumped into it almost rusty, and I decided to play DJ, who's a character who I used to use back in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which is the Street Fighter game I'm best competitively at. I mean, he used to be one of my main characters in the game. I've won tournaments with this guy. And let me tell you guys something. DJ in Street Fighter 6 plays literally nothing like his counterpart in Super Turbo. I don't think there's a single move that has the same properties besides maybe low medium kick as a sweep. I think every other move has been dramatically changed. And so when that's the case, it's like learning, you know, day one from the ground up. And what ends up happening is I'm playing against people now who have been playing this game since it came out earlier this week, and they're just using one character. You know, me, every stream of Street Fighter 6, I'm using different characters, right? But you can tell when you're playing someone who, they hit you once, dash cancel, giant combo. Oh, option mix up in the corner, combo. Oh, look, 50%, you're done. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is my second time playing this character, second round. How the hell is this guy, you know, dominating me? Because they've been playing this nonstop, and you know what I mean? Like, it's going to get tougher. That's going to be a major hurdle I'm going to face. And essentially, what's going to happen is you're going to have nights like last night where I'm going to get frustrated. I'm going to lose a ton. I lost, I think, 2 times as much as I won. I actually have the statistics, and I can read them out tonight, or this morning, but I did horribly. I did absolutely, positively horribly. I did. And I admit it. And I'll tell you, it was 50-50. It was lack of game and character knowledge and horrible execution. There were many opportunities when I was playing last night when I could have easily won a round if I had good execution. Get that anti-air. Hit him with the wall bounce in the corner into a giant punish combo. And I couldn't do it. I was dropping combos. I was dropping moves. It was very disappointing for someone like me who previously has had, you know, a lot of background in competitive Street Fighter.
Well, I've said this for the longest fucking time now. Those fucking days are fucking long gone. They are in the fucking past, and in the past they must fucking remain. A long, long fucking time ago, you were fucking half decent at a fucking old video game. But that was fucking long gone. You cannot fucking hang with the big boys anymore. You're not fucking got the capabilities of hanging with the fucking big boys in Street Fighter anymore because you fucking refuse to learn and adapt and improve. You're fucking stuck in the goddamn past, fucking sticking to the Super Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo fucking mechanics, and then you're fucking wondering why you're fucking getting your arse handed to you time and time again. It's because you're not fucking embracing the fucking new mechanics and learning the new mechanics and trying to fucking incorporate the new fucking mechanics of the fucking games and try and combine that with the fucking experience you fucking bring from the fucking old school kind of content you're fucking used to and better at. No, because you're fucking just stuck in the past like some sort of fucking dinosaur relic. You cannot fucking hang with the fucking... You know, never mind hanging with fucking big boys. You can't hang with anyone these fucking days in Street Fighter. You get random fucking kids beating your ass in fucking Street Fighter, and you're just gonna fucking blame the fucking game with like, oh, they're a fucking super, they had some sort of fucking dash impact. The fact of the matter is, Phil, you just fucking not that good at the game anymore.
Someone who...
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Auto Insane for the super chat. He says, what tournament did he win exactly, 4th or 5th at EVO? I think that was a 2006 competition where he came 4th place at EVO. Was it 2005? Was it EVO 2005? Sorry, my bad. But he came 4th place at EVO in 2005. Yeah. And that was the competition where there was quite a lot of players who refused to participate because there was some controversy about the game. But I've always said this as well. You can only beat who's in front of you. Phil got 4th place at EVO, congratulations to that. He managed to fucking do well in a tournament. And yes, there was some, you know, obviously there was a lot of kind of controversy around people that were choosing to play or not fucking play, but the fact of the matter is, Phil went there, he learned the game as best as he fucking could, and he managed to do seemingly quite well. He was a #1 ranked American, as he so proudly fucking boasted to anyone who fucking cared to listen. So, I've always said fair play, you know what I mean? He fucking got there, and you can only beat us in front of you, and Phil managed to beat a good few people. But, yeah, the fact of the matter is, though, Phil uses that as a thing to fucking cling on to some sort of fucking Street Fighter relevancy. He is pining away right now about how he's fucking not good at a fucking game anymore. Street Fighter 6, he was hoping he would be somewhat decent at. But the fact of the matter is, he's basically fucking average. And his past fucking experience is not doing a goddamn fucking thing to carry him through the fucking early stages of ranked gameplay against other normal fucking people. So he is definitely... Let's just rewind it just so we can see Phil's fucking suffering of having to admit he's pish at his fucking game.
Hit him with the wall bounce in the corner into a giant punish combo. And I couldn't do it. I was dropping combos. I was dropping moves. It was very disappointing for someone like me who previously has had, a lot of background.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Cal Denson, for a super chat. It says, shady fucking intro is a staple you should keep. But did I say shady fucking intro? I don't know. Sometimes when I fucking ramble and rant, or sometimes I don't even comprehend the words that are flying at my dumbass mouth at times, but hey, fucking go. But yeah, just Jesus fucking Christ, Phil. He's a fucking dinosaur when it comes to fucking Street Fighter, and yet it's his fucking most proudest achievement that he fucking came for Evo one fucking time. And he's about to fucking say here how he was hoping his previous experience would fucking help and serve him well for Street Fighter 6. But the reality is, he's just pure pish, man.
Who previously has had a lot of background in competitive Street Fighter, someone who, has won tournaments, someone who's been there, done that. I've been in this tournament scene, you know what I'm saying? It is very disheartening to basically get my butt handed to me like that. You know what I mean? It is, and I don't want that to become the norm. I would rather have that be the exception to the rule.
I'll get used to it fucking quickly, you stupid little fucking dick. The simple fact of the matter is you're not fucking good at the game anymore. But it's just as well, Phil, that you love the game so fucking much, isn't it? It's just as fucking well that you love Street Fighter so much they don't care how badly you perform. You're the type of player who doesn't fucking care about how bad they are at the game, are you? Because you partly love the fucking game. You love the characters, you love the fucking franchise. You're gonna fucking play the game regardless of how good or bad you are. Nah, let's be real. When Phil is gonna get his arse handed to him, night after night after night after night after night after night after night, he is gonna fucking drop this game like a bad fucking habit, and it's gonna fucking go the way of Call of Duty Warzone.
That doesn't mean anything, though. It could be, I'm getting older, right? I don't want to sit here and blame stuff on my control.
Age is not a fucking factor. There are older Street Fighter fucking players than you, like Daigo, who fucking still do well. So age is not a fucking factor, you fucking relic.
Anything, though. It could be, I'm getting older, right? I don't want to sit here and blame stuff on my controller. I don't want to blame it on the game. It's me. I'm getting older, and I need to accept that. And I need to practice more, and I need to be mentally ready to accept a ton of losses in order to get better at this game. I just said this the other day. Someone asked me, they said, I went online and I did all my placement matches with the character, and I lost all 10. And I'm all disheartened. What do I do? I said, you got to learn to be a good loser before you can be a winner in anything in life, but in particular in competitive fighting games.
Well, when are you going to fucking learn that fucking lesson then? Practice what you preach, you fucking cunt.
You have to take your licks. And then once you've taken those licks over and over and over, hopefully you'll learn something. And as long as you learn something from your losses, then that means you've gotten ahead. You know what I mean? You're not going to win every match. That's ridiculous. So for me, I look at last night and I'm like, well, admittedly, that was a big fail. It was a lot of losses. It was a lot of frustration for me. But at the same time, I feel like hopefully, I at least understand how the character plays, even though my execution was bad. At least I kind of understand the basics of the character. And maybe if I face the character, I'll know what to expect. Now, will I go back and play DJ again? I very well might. I need to go back into it with a mindset of being refreshed. Like last night when I was playing, I got so frustrated right away. And already, like I told you guys, I was already stressed out. I already had a bad day. I already had other things going on behind the scenes that made...
This is the thing he's not going to tell anyone. He's not going to tell everyone what was fucking actually going on behind the scenes. He's not going to fucking allude to why he was having such a fucking bad day. He's going to bring it up constantly as a fucking point of pity for his fans to fucking feel sorry for him. He'll not fucking stop bringing it up. But have him fucking help you if you fucking ask him what it fucking was that happened to him yesterday. Because he won't tell you. It's no one's fucking business. It's private. It's personal. And yeah, he's going to fucking make sure to remind his audience that yesterday had a very bad fucking day. Boo fuckity who.
Made me late to my stream, that were bothering me, and that admittedly can 1,000,000% affect you when you're playing anything in a competitive capacity, especially fighting games. Again, you need to be of that mindset. You're ready to go and you're refreshed and your mind's in the game. And if it's not, and you're just going to get compounding frustration, and that's literally what happened with me. It was just a bunch of compounding frustrations on top of each other, and you know, it resulted in, I would argue, a bad stream. Now, some people said they liked it anyway. I'm happy. Thank you to those who did enjoy last night's DJ stream, even though I did horribly in it. You know, I could have, you know, taken that and said, well, I need a break from the game, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to move forward, and I feel refreshed today. I had a good night's sleep. I did. I had a nice, refreshing night's sleep, and I woke up this morning feeling a lot better mindset. I was able to do my stuff on time today and feeling normal again.
I guess it fucking helps if Cat's no fucking there. Keep in mind that Mondays and Tuesdays are the days that Cat works. So, with the Cat not there because she fucking left to work early, guess who is in a happier fucking mood? Little Phil.
And also the fact that later today we're going to be doing something new, a new game, which is cool, which we'll talk about in a moment. So I'm kind of back in the game today, I feel. And yes, I'll be picking a new character today. I will. And we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping having a longer stream rather than the rushed night streams. That's another thing I should say too. When I'm doing my night streams are shorter than my daytime streams. So when I'm trying to learn a new character, I feel rushed. I absolutely feel like I'm in a rush to learn the character and get online, and I don't have enough time to really absorb. As opposed to a daytime stream, I have a whole extra hour to kind of space it out and feel a little bit more comfortable. So today, hoping for something better. And people are saying no spoilers on the character. I will not spoil. I know who I'm picking today. I absolutely positively know who I'm picking today. And it'll be interesting for sure. Again, it could be another situation where it doesn't go well. Or
oh, shut the fuck up, you boring fucking dick. I'm going 1.25 speed. You bore me tremendously.
Or it could be a situation where it does go well. I don't know. It's kind of like an X factor, really, when I play these games, or this game. I don't know how it's going to go. Like, honestly, I think the best I've done is with Blanca. And that was the first character I picked, right? It was kind of interesting. I think a lot of people don't know how to handle Blanca in this game because he's kind of an oddball character, right? I actually feel like one of the characters I did the best with, I think, was JP. I don't even know if I like him, though. Like, I'm thinking about who did I have the most fun playing with so far? And I would say probably Blanca, and admittedly, I think Lily. Because I think by the end of the time that I was playing with Lily, even though I don't think she's a strong character in the game, I was kind of getting her. And I had 7 straight wins when I ran out of time and couldn't keep playing. And I was kind of like, damn. I was like, oh, I wish I could have kept going because I actually was, like, having momentum and I was having a good time with her at the end there. So, we'll see what happens today. All right? I do hope for the best. I do hope that today I get some wins. You know, at least if you get like 50-50, 50% wins, 50% losses, at least then you can say, I did okay, you know, especially when you're picking, you know, new game, new characters and everything. Let's see what happens. I'm excited for today. Like I said, I am feeling refreshed. I probably should clean my joystick, wipe it off, because after a couple of days of playing, it's probably yucky. So I'll probably get some cleaner and wipe it down before we start today, and see how that goes, all right? So what I would like to say is, thank you. Everyone's been great. Really, this whole weekend, everyone's been great. Everyone's been supportive of Street Fighter 6. I understand a lot of you'll like the variety content I put out, and the fact that this weekend there's been no variety. It's been all Street Fighter 6, right? Some people are like, nah, I don't really like that. I really prefer variety. I like it when you have chill streams. Boy, let me tell you guys, Street Fighter 6 has been the opposite of chill streaming, right? There's been zero chill. It's, I gotta be hyper-focused and concentrating. I'm trying to learn. There's some rage when I lose. There's euphoria when I win, but there's no chance for me to turn to you guys and have conversation. It doesn't happen when I'm playing competitive fighting games, and it's been like that the whole weekend, right? So, I apologize for that, but we will get other kinds of gameplay starting tonight, which we'll talk about in a moment as I go through the schedule. I am planning on having Zelda return to the schedule this week. It's going to be tough because I got 2 React events I'm doing this week that are special in Summer Game Fest, as well as the Xbox/Starfield event. So that's going to take a lot of time away from gaming this week. But at the same time, I think this week's going to be an interesting return to form with variety, okay? And I hope that you guys will come back to the other streams. If you're someone who hasn't liked the fighting game stuff and you've only been watching the podcast and you're like, man, when is Phil done with Street Fighter so we can get back to other stuff? Starting today, we get back to that variety rotation, okay? Cool. All right, so thanks for understanding. Thanks for the support. Sorry I sucked last night. Hopefully I do better today. I am coming in this with a refreshed mindset, okay? All right. I think we should just go right into the schedule, because the schedule this week is pretty interesting and a big variety of stuff. So, all right. First session here is Street Fighter 6. I will be picking a new character. I know exactly who I'm using, and I'm excited to try out this character. I hope you guys are too. It should be a fun session and not a rushed session. We'll have some more time to sit back and do the guide, do some of the combo trials, and then try this character online, okay? Later tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, right here on DSP Gaming, it's a brand new game premiere, Diablo 4. Yes, I have purchased the game. I have pre-installed the game. If you say, well, I don't understand, why aren't you playing Diablo 4 on the first stream? Because I can't. Diablo 4 doesn't unlock until 4 p.m. Pacific time today for those who bought the standard edition like I did. I didn't buy the $20 extra advanced edition to play it early, and it unlocks at 4 p.m., which is really weird, a 4 p.m. unlock, I know. But that's what they've said, as long as they didn't change it, okay? I certainly hope they didn't change it. So we'll see, but yes, Diablo, all right, tonight. And I hope that you guys will chill with me as I play. The thing about Diablo is, yes, there'll be some story elements, and yes, I'll be picking my class and everything, but once you get into the meat of Diablo, it's just a lot of grindy combat. It really is. It's just grindy combat and a lot of looting and stuff like that. That is absolutely going to lend itself to us having an interactive stream. I definitely will compare it to games like Hades and stuff like that, the top-down action, tons of combat, our opportunity to chill and talk and have a good time, right? So, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a good stream tonight, hopefully. I hope that Diablo works for my streams, because if it doesn't, that kind of sucks. You know, I haven't played a Diablo game in over a decade. Diablo 3 did not work. People didn't.
I mean, let's just cut through the fucking bullshit. I hope it works for my fucking streams. Translation. He fucking hopes he gets a whole lot of fucking dumbass whales to fucking give him a whole bunch of fucking money to fucking feed him all this fucking, you know, gacha gaming fucking funds so he can fucking keep playing the goddamn game that nobody will reject. Most people won't care about the fucking game. Phil's gonna fucking hate the goddamn game as well, but if the supporter's fucking there, he's gonna keep fucking playing it. That's traditionally how it fucking goes with games like this.
Like it, but being that now I do interactive streams rather than just playing content for myself, I think it's gonna be a little different. And on top of that, people have been asking for Diablo. They were very excited for the launch of Diablo. They want to see me play it, and they're basically saying that they think this will work out as a playthrough that they've been looking forward to. So you guys know more than me. My wife has actually been playing Diablo 4 all weekend. She did get the advanced version, and she's been playing it since Friday. She got it Friday. Yeah. When I started playing Street Fighter 6, she started playing Diablo 4. She loves it, and you know, I watch her play a little bit of it. Unlike other games, you can't really spoil Diablo because the story doesn't really matter. It's more about the gameplay. So I watched her play a little bit of it. It was not like I was sitting around and actively following what she was doing in the game, but I was watching her fight and, you know, seeing some of the enemy types and stuff. It's kind of neat. Looks good. By the way, she's playing on the Series S, and it runs beautifully on the Series S. Like, I was shocked because I'm thinking, oh, the Series S will be underpowered. Oh, no. It runs full 60 frames per second. It's got all the visual effects. It's gorgeous. I was like, wow, they've actually made the game run really beautifully on this lower-end console. I'm impressed at how good it is. So I can only think that it's going to run even better on the Series X, you know.
I am going to laugh my fucking tits off if it fucking runs poorly for him on his fucking Xbox. Because that would fucking illustrate how just fucking poorly Phil looks after his fucking equipment. First bingo of the game goes Phil fucking belched down the fucking microphone.
Impressed at how good it is, so I can only think that it's going to run even better on the Series X, you know. So that's cool. And I certainly hope you guys will join me tonight. Now, I'm getting a ton of questions. All right, a ton of questions in the chat.
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much, thank you very much, Prophet, for the super chat. It says Diablo 4 campaign is 4 hours. Through all the side quests, it's around 7. The game begins at the end game multiplayer. It won't work for Phil. I mean, apparently his fans have been fucking really praising the game and trying to fucking get him to fucking play the goddamn game. Maybe those same fucking dumbass fans of his are hoping to fucking get involved in some capacity with Phil, hoping to fucking play with him, who knows. Maybe they fucking promised him funds to fucking play the game. Maybe they fucking promised Phil, yes, if you fucking play this game, we will support it. Hint, hint. Who fucking knows? But I guess we'll find out very soon just how well this game is going to do for Phil.
And I certainly hope you guys will join me tonight. Now, I'm getting a ton of questions. All right, a ton of questions in the chat. Phil, do you know what class you're going to pick? Have you decided? No. Nope. We'll do it. We'll look at it tonight, and we'll do it together. We'll do it live, as they say. We'll do it live. We'll pick a class tonight live. You know, for a game like this, I probably lean more towards a magic user. But at the same time, I guess there's a cool class that can morph into animals. I think there's a class you can turn into a werewolf or a werebear or something like that. That sounds kind of cool. But at the same time, I think I might want to do a sorcerer or something. I don't know. I want to look at the class. I'm sure it's going to explain, right? It's going to say each class has their benefits, their pros, their cons, and, you know, your abilities. I'll look at it together with you guys tonight, and we'll try to figure this out, okay? So I'm not sold on anything yet. I think we'll have a good time tonight, okay? So, good stuff. Tonight, the premiere of Diablo 4. Now, tomorrow, my last consecutive streaming day of the week, it's going to be the same as today. Street Fighter 6 on the first stream and more Diablo 4 on the late stream, okay? So, more progress. Will I be doing World Tour mode tomorrow? Likely no. I think this whole first premiere week, the best course of action has been picking a different character every stream of Street Fighter 6 and trying to learn said character. So far, I'm 5 characters in. Today, I'll be 6. Tomorrow, I'll be 7. That's about just...
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for Snow Yourself for Super Chat. Says, that's right, my lord. For freedom, let's fight. I'm not fucking fighting you. You'd fucking batter me. But nah. Thank you very much, Snow Yourself for Super Chat. I appreciate it. And yeah, like you always force me to fucking try and read out, like in like. Not to read it out as if it's in English. I've to try and fucking read it out as if it's in fucking to fucking in the accent. You're trying to fucking. It's hard to tell what accent you're going for with Super Chats, Joseph. I don't think it's Scottish anyway. I'll tell you that much. Doesn't look like fucking Scottish to me, but I'll still do my best with it. And yeah, it worked out very well doing this little dance of Phil where he's like poking each eye. So yeah, it kind of worked out quite well. So. I'll just, you know, if somebody wants to fucking make a wee fucking gif of that, fucking go for it, fucking go. Or you can go faster for you. Fucking go. Turbo fucking blood, fucking go. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, I'm gonna fucking bingo.
Trying to learn said character. So far, I'm 5 characters in. Today, I'll be 6. Tomorrow, I'll be 7. That's about just under half the cast, right? And at the very least, I'm getting exposure to all the characters that weren't in the beta, which is good, because I feel like the characters in the beta I saw a lot of, so it's good to see the other characters. So, will World Tour mode happen?
What the fuck was that? He's fucking butchering English language or something.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for TG Gamebox. So Super Jack says Blanca is his best cause Blanca ball is broken. I mean, didn't you guys get a better statistical kind of return rate for Kami? No, didn't he do better with Kami technically with win-losses? Or am I just, you know, I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel like Phil's actually going to do well with Zangief. I have a feeling that Phil is going to do quite well when he finally plays with Zangief, which might be today, who knows. But I just have a feeling that it's a type of character that seems to suit Phil.
The characters? So, will World Tour mode happen? Yes. When will it happen? I don't know. I don't want to promise you guys something, because originally I thought I would absolutely, positively do it this week. And after having played Street Fighter 6 this week, I decided against it. I said, nah, it doesn't make sense to do it. Let's just relax and play each character new and go from there.
Well, TJ has alluded to more about the Blanca being broken. Pro players have come out to say that the Blanca ball cannot be punished except by Guile with a super. So basically, Blanca has an almost unstoppable move. That's a little bit, yeah, that's a little bit broken then. I'd say it's quite broken if it's an almost unstoppable move apart from one particular character with one super. It does seem a bit flawed.
Let's see what happens. Maybe I will do it. I think I will do it. I think I want to do it because I want to unlock those skins. And by the way, oh, that's another thing. I think today, I think I'm going to bite the bullet. I think I'm going to buy the skins for Street Fighter 6. Because I really want the alternate skins. Some of these characters, their alternate skins look really good. And I'm kind of like, man, do I really want to have to wait to play World Tour mode, which could take weeks to unlock this stuff? I might just get them today. Because I want those skins. God damn it. I want the skins. Alright, you guys have been very supportive this weekend. So, I can get the skins if I want. Alright? It's been kind of a self-control thing. But I'm like, you know, I'm getting good content out of this game. You guys are enjoying the content out of the game. You're supporting the streams. You've been a great audience for Street Fighter. I think you guys, we'd all enjoy skins. We got the skin in the game.
So I think today I'm getting the skins, the Street Fighter 6. I think I'm getting them. I think it was...
If this was any other fucking game on the fucking planet, he would be fucking bitching and whining about a waste of fucking money on such things like cosmetics in a fucking game, which does not affect the fucking gameplay whatsoever. Any other game on the fucking planet, he would be fucking having a fucking toxic, salty rant about it. And he'll be saying what a waste of fucking money it is to charge people extra fucking money just for some sort of fucking aesthetic, some sort of fucking thing. It doesn't actually fucking change the game whatsoever. It just changes one wee thing about how it looks to you. But no, for Street Fighter, I guess Street Fighter gets a fucking pass for whatever reason. But also, if people want to fucking spend that kind of money in games, it's fair enough. But all those, I'm just pointing at false hypocrisy. For Street Fighter, it's a perfectly good fucking thing. For any other game on the fucking planet, it's a bad fucking thing.
$25 was it? I think it's a $25 credits pack or whatever, and then you have enough to buy the skins. Because I think each character's 50 coins for a skin, and I think the $25 pack was enough to have enough coins and extra to buy the skin for each character. Skins. Anyway, so that's probably today. All right, so tomorrow, kind of a retread of today, another new character in Street Fighter 6 and Diablo. I'm off from streaming on Wednesday. You'll have a lot to get caught up on. Really, there's a lot going on this week with Street Fighter and everything. When I come back on Thursday, we are not doing a gameplay stream because guess what? Thursday is Summer Games Fest. That is correct. So, I will be doing, excuse me, I will be doing an abridged Level 1 podcast.
Phil did not say the words day off, so I can't take it. He managed to fucking talk around his day off without mentioning the word day off. If it mentions, I mean, I can't take it. He didn't. He did not say the words day off, and he needs to fucking say day off.
That'll only be about maybe a half an hour to 40 minutes long. Then we'll be switching over to DSP Reacts, and I'll be doing a live react to the Summer Games Fest event that starts at noon Pacific time. It's supposed to run for 2 hours, so I'll do a live react, take a break, and then come back and do the recap reactions video that I like to do after those, where I will give you all my opinions on each thing that we saw at Summer Games Fest. So that whole first stream on Thursday is the Summer Games Fest React event on DSP Reacts, okay? Then Thursday night, likely, I will do, man, it's a tough question. What do you guys want Thursday night? Should I bring back Zelda? Should I do another Diablo stream? Or should I try a new character in Street Fighter 6? I honestly don't know what to do Thursday night. That's a tough one. Maybe we'll do a poll that'll run all the way from tomorrow's podcast through Thursday night here on DSP Gaming, and the poll will determine what I do for Thursday night. Okay? All right, then Friday, daytime stream will be Street Fighter 6, and the night stream will either be Diablo or Zelda. Okay? Saturday, it's DSP versus the Internet, my weekly React show. And this is the clip show where I react to the clips that you guys, who are members on DSP Reacts, nominate. Now, I have an announcement. We talked about this yesterday on the React show. It's time to formally talk about this. I am completely changing the format of DSP versus the Internet. Up until this point, it's worked like this. If you're an ultra member of the channel, meaning the highest level member, you get your video watched for sure every week. And so that's 4 videos a month, right? But if you're a standard member, you're the people who will submit videos, and it was a first come, first served basis. Basically, I would post up a community post, usually on Sundays, and people would rush to compete to post up their videos to get watched on the show. What ended up happening was a lot of people never got their videos watched because they just didn't have the time to rush to the channel and post up right away. And we had, upwards of 30, 40 people who were rushing and posting, and so those videos always got watched, and other people felt left out and said, well, why would I continue my membership if I'm not going to get anything out of it? So we're changing the format. From now on, the format is changing to be random select, which is a term from fighting games, so you could also call it shuffle mode. What I'm going to do is every week, you guys will be posting up your videos for the show, and I'm going to put them in a playlist, and then I'm just going to hit the shuffle button and let YouTube decide what videos we watch in what order. Now, admittedly, it doesn't always work, and what I mean by that is YouTube tends to have some issues with shuffle, and sometimes we'll play the same thing twice in a row. That's fine. If that happens, we just skip the duplicate, right? But for the most part, this will be interesting because it will now mean doesn't matter when you post up your video, equal chance with everyone else who posted up to be watched on DSP versus the Internet. So this should stop people from rushing to be the first person to post up. It won't matter if you're the first to post up. Everyone is going to be on an equal footing, okay? And I hope that this will essentially give people more incentive to nominate videos. Now, as is today, I'm going to still leave it that every person who's a member can submit 2 videos a week. But if it turns out that we get more members now, because now people like this random select thing and there's more variety and the show is better because of it, then I might have to go down to only 1 suggestion a week, all right? But let's see. Let's see what happens with the show this coming Saturday. So, DSP versus the Internet on Saturday, and then Saturday night, we will take a break from Street Fighter, and it'll either be Diablo or Zelda on the Saturday night stream. Sunday, you want to talk about something different, Sunday is the Xbox press conference / Starfield event, and get this, it starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's very early for me, as you know. Usually I start my stream 10:45 a.m.
I want to remind everyone once more that when fucking Sidescrollers asked him to fucking summarise what a normal day for DSP was like, he started that explanation to them by saying he usually gets up around 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Bullshit, I know, but Phil, to the public in general, is wanting to fucking portray this impression that he gets up around 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. on a usual day, a typical DSP day. Horse shit, I know.
We do a podcast and we do gaming. Can't do that on Sunday. It's going to be a completely different format. I'm going to have to get up way early, all right? I'm not going to do a podcast. Instead, we're just going to jump right into me reacting to the Xbox press conference event.
So according to Phil's logic, if he's usually awake at fucking 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. and he's now saying I'm going to have to get up way early, does that mean he's going to wake up at 7 a.m. instead? But something does not add up here. Something does not make fucking sense with Phil's fucking alleged fucking wake up time between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. That is bullshit. There's no way Phil gets up usually around 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. for his fucking usual typical DSP day. Fuck that bullshit.
10 a.m. And then when that ends, there's the Starfield event. I'm going to react to that too. Yes, I'll do a recap reactions kind of a deal after the fact. Now, depending on how it's going to go, meaning how long it takes or whatever, if there's extra time on that stream, then perhaps we'll actually jump over and do some random gameplay. Maybe we'll do Street Fighter 6, maybe we'll try World Tour, or maybe we'll jump online and just do some random matches with characters I've already used or something like that. Okay? Then Sunday night, I'm not sure what we'll do. Again, it could be Diablo. It could be Street Fighter. It could be Zelda. But we're going to have some gameplay that night. Okay? And then the other 2 days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, essentially I'll be doing Street Fighter on the daytime streams and either Diablo or Zelda on the night streams. So if you haven't noticed, it's kind of like, I said a lot of either ors. Yeah, because I really don't know what to do. Like Thursday night, I don't know what you guys want more. We'll do a poll for that perhaps. Same thing, you know, all these night streams, they could be one game or the other. I guess we're going to have to see how Diablo goes tonight and tomorrow. If you guys like it a lot, you might want more Diablo and not Zelda, right? If Diablo's not so interesting to people, you know, then...
What the fuck was all that strange fucking eye? I mean, what was the strange look you gave to the camera?
You might want more Diablo and not Zelda, right? If Diablo's not so
Was
interesting...
it a fucking pirate eye look? What the fuck?
How Diablo goes tonight and tomorrow. If you guys like it a lot, you might want more Diablo. And
wait, let's this shit here. Like, why is he like winking towards the fucking camera? Like, wink, wink, motherfucker. You guys might want Diablo over Zelda. Wink, wink. You know what I'm fucking saying? Wink, wink. You bastards better fucking want Diablo over fucking Zelda. I don't want to fucking play Zelda anymore. The internet made fun of me for playing Zelda.
not Zelda, right? If Diablo's not so interesting to people, you know, then people might actually want me to do more Zelda. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, okay?
Wow, said with so fucking little enthusiasm. Holy fucking shit. The lack of enthusiasm for him to fucking say people might want to do fucking Zelda. He does not want to fucking play Zelda any fucking more.
You might want more Diablo and not Zelda, right? If Diablo's not so interesting to people, you know, then people might actually want me to do more Zelda. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, okay? So, I hope this week sounds good to you, this coming week, all right? It's going to be good variety. It's going to be good fun. Double React event, so there'll be extra React content over on DSP React. One other thing, I am starting to review retro stuff. I decided to do a retro review series for DSP React where probably once a week I'll review something from my youth. This week I reviewed the Street Fighter 2 animated movie. Next week I will probably review some kind of a fun retro 80s movie, whether it be Rocky or Predator or Gremlins or Clue or, you know, something from the past that I really like. So I'm going to see what's available digitally. I'm going to review something for you guys over there as well. I hope you'll check that out. Okay? All right. That's the schedule. That is a meaty schedule, right? It's a lot of good stuff. The good news is all new stuff, right? Like literally everything new. No lingering playthroughs, no old stuff. This has been a great week so far. I'm looking forward to the next couple of days. Feeling refreshed today for sure. And we'll see how it goes, okay? Now, I also want to say thank you all who have supported my content. I really appreciate you supporting everything this weekend.
Here comes the fucking Begment.
And I didn't know how it was going to go, but it's been going great. You know, pretty much every day this weekend, support's been outstanding. From people coming out to support Street Fighter, thank you very much for that. And I hope that this week some people will be reconvinced to become members on DSP Reacts for the new format of the show next weekend. Hopefully this change will work per your feedback, okay? Cool. All right. That being said, you know how to support the channel. Giving it a like adds engagement. Engagement is key for this channel. And if we get 100 likes, I'll do a celebratory bubble blow. I was so heated and thrown off my game last night. I hit 100 likes on the stream and I didn't even do the bubble blow. And you know what? People didn't...
You thieving bastard. You denied people their fucking bubbles. And are you about to fucking blame your audience for not fucking telling you to fucking blow bubbles? Hold on.
Heated and thrown off my game last night. I hit 100 likes on the stream and I didn't even do the bubble blow. And you know what? People didn't even bother me about it. I think people saw how upset I was last night, how bad things were going. They were like, let's not bother.
Or they just didn't fucking care, because who the fuck does care about your fucking shitey fucking bubbles? You've relegated the bubble guns to fucking only using them if you actually fucking get a big massive big tip to go with or some pish. It's weird.
Phil. And that was appreciated, actually, because when I get heated, when I get in that mindset of competition and I'm just losing and I get so upset, it was very good that you guys didn't say, hey, do bubbles, because I probably would have like flipped my shit.
What's that? Well, why fucking offer as a fucking reward then, you fucking dick?
All right, so thank you for not bothering me about that. That was very nice of you. You were very nice to me last night.
Yeah, I say fucking him doing bubbles for his audience is some big massive fucking chore that fucking chips away at his very fucking soul. Imagine fucking thanking his audience for not caring about fucking bubbles when he offers as a fucking reward some sort of fucking incentive to fucking push towards, to celebrate, some sort of happy thing to fucking celebrate together. Yeah, guys, great engagement, great fucking, interactive fucking streaming here. You guys are liking what you see. You guys wanted bubbles and here's bubbles. No, he's like, thank you guys for making me not do bubbles. He's like, thank you guys for making me ignore you more.
And if we get 100 likes today, I absolutely promise you we will do a bubble blow. I'm sorry about last night not doing one, okay? Outside of that, super chat, super stickers, always great ways to help the channel, get your message read. A membership or a gifted membership, always appreciated. And as you know, with Street Fighter 6, we've been getting inflated attendance. People are very excited to see me get back into a competitive fighting game for the first time in so many years, and the attendance has been up. And so gifted memberships today would be an absolute great way to help out the channel. Tips, obviously. Tips help the channel. Short-term support helps a ton. Rewards for tips: $50 gunner glasses, $100 a hat, $150 a vest. Hopefully we can make that happen today as well. That would be great. And that's really it. I'm not really gonna mention too much else. I think what we should do is we should do a couple shout outs here and then go from there. All right, that's really it. There's no news today to really speak of. I think the only thing that happened this morning was Hideo Kojima appeared on this Apple show and said that he's porting Death Stranding to Mac and is planning on porting future games he develops with his studio to Mac. It's a non-announcement, so great. For the two of you out there who play games on Macintosh, congratulations. And, all right, let's continue. Let's do shout-outs. So, as for shout-outs, hold on a second. Okay, as for shout-outs, let's start at the beginning. So, we have a lot of overnight tips to shout out. We do. There's been a lot of overnight tips today. So
the big question is, did they use the correct PayPal? Or did they fucking, some of them go to the old PayPal and some went to the new PayPal? Oh, I do hope they all went to the new PayPal, because I know how fucking dumb some of your audience are at times, Phil, and sometimes they forget to update their fucking PayPal details to funnel their fucking funds to you on a daily fucking basis.
Oh, you could bear with me for a second. Okay. Let's do some shout-outs. We start off, where's the first overnight tip here? I don't know if these showed up in order. This is so weird. Hold on a second here. Are these in order? They don't seem to be in order. Because I got a bunch of tips, but they're all a bunch of messages that are meant to be read in order. But they're not showing up in order. Okay, yeah, this is so weird. Okay. So the first tip of the day is a $29.99 tip from Game Tracker.
What a fucking surprise.
We'll count it as 30, but I know that he wants to see the Street Fighter animation. So there you go, Game Tracker. Thank you for starting us with this tip. I don't know why it didn't show up in order. It's very weird. Because he has like an ongoing narrative here. And if I read it out of order, it won't make sense, okay? So, Game Tracker with a $30 tip. And he starts off today saying the following. Ready? He says, what a weekend. I'm sure you know by now, I've been very much enjoying your Street Fighter 6 coverage. Today, I'm going to do something a little special. I'm going to send a bunch of tips giving thoughts on each fighter you used over the weekend, plus some extra info.
Oh my fucking god. Jesus fucking Christ, Phil. Just adopt him already. He's fucking earned his fucking keep. Adopt him.
I want to say there's no need to play animations for any smaller tips I send. I'm probably going to do it anyway, though. He says going through all of them is going to take up a lot of your time on the podcast, but first, within this tips message, I have a tip. Street Fighter 6 has introduced a mechanic involving projectiles that's completely new. Projectile priority. Basically, even though the EX or overdrive projectiles are still generally 2 hits, their hits don't get eaten up by normal projectiles. This is why an EX fireball could go through both hits of DJ's HP air slasher and still connect for 2 hits. Projectiles from supers have the highest priority. See, I didn't know that at all. That's totally new. Dude, you have to understand something? Street Fighter 6, they like went back to the drawing board. Even though it looks like Street Fighter, dude, they redid a ton. So I didn't know this. I'm learning. If you do an overdrive fireball, which normally used to be called EX moves from like the Street Fighter 3 series, but now they're called overdrive. So if you do an overdrive fireball, you'll absorb a normal fireball and it won't reduce the amount of hits your fireball does, which is why Ken was doing EX fireball last night. I keep saying EX, overdrive fireball. And it was eating up my DJ fireball and then still hitting me twice. I didn't know this at all. This is completely new news to me. All right, so thank you, Game Tracker. Immediately, that's something new that I've learned. So OD fireballs are very powerful in
It's a real shame that the only way Phil can learn this information is through monetary contributions. You know, it's a shame that Phil couldn't have looked this information up anywhere else or fucking learned it online or something like that. The only way Phil can possibly learn this crucial Street Fighter information is if he's given at least fucking $30 per fucking message.
Street Fighter 6. Okay. So, I think what he did is he did a series of tips, one tip per character that I had tried to kind of talk about each character's use. So, let's take a look, because again, I don't think they showed up in order. So, the first tip is $6. Yes. I will play an animation for each of these, even though I don't have to. He said you don't have to. I want to anyway. So, thank you, Game Tracker, for all the support this morning. So, $6 tip. And he says, the first character you picked was Blanca. You were placed at gold and you finished the session still in gold. The asterisk will denote star level, so it was gold 5-star. By my count, you won a total of 34 matches and lost 18. I didn't keep track of rounds, win, losses. Blanca was the perfect fighter for you to start with, in my opinion. I have to say he's the one that I most want to see you return to in the future. Incidentally, I liked Blanca and I actually do want to return to him in the future. I would say of all the characters I've used so far, Blanca and Lily, I'm more interested in playing in the future. As you said on the stream, he's essentially classic Blanca with more tools and good tools at that. His unique movement and mix-up options play directly to your strengths, and he's sometimes simply keeping the opponent guessing until they ran out of health. His reliable EX reversal, or OD reversal, which is up ball, and heavy kick anti-air, not to mention anti-air supers, that's right, were tremendous boons to your play. I say with more experience and character knowledge, you could be a real beast with him. Yeah, I watched a video of someone playing with him. He's really good. So that standing heavy kick anti-air, if it hits clean, you could dash forward, and then you do the OD version of the backflip ball. The backflip hits, and the ball hits. So it does like a huge chunk of energy just for one anti-air, and then if you have a level 3 super, you can combo it after. So off of a basic anti-air, you can do like 50% damage to the enemy. It's really effective. So I'm going to use that when I pick him next. He says, FYI, speaking of character knowledge, you never used his overhead, nor did you use his air throw. You know, his overhead, I can't remember what it was. I thought it was forward and fierce punch, but it wasn't. People blocked it, so I actually don't remember what his overhead was. As for his air throw, you're absolutely correct. I completely forgot he had it because he never had it before. So because of that, it slipped my mind. I didn't even think about using it. A lot of characters are like that. They seem to have air throws, and I don't remember they have them. So, okay, continuing on. The second tip. Oh, see, this
Is this going to be a bunch of fucking $6 tips from Game Cooker? Fucking telling Phil all the information he should have fucking learned, but didn't bother to learn about his characters he fucking went as and fought as. This is going to be fucking cringe.
This is wrong. See, they went in a weird order. It's so weird they didn't show up in order. Because he talked about each character I played. So next should be JP. Here we go. So I got a $5 tip.
Oh, it's down to $5 now. And Game Cooker's getting less and less with the fucking tips.
Or excuse me, a $6 tip.
Never fucking mind.
And he talks about JP. Thank you, Game Tracker. Okay, so he says, the second character you picked was JP. You were placed at silver, 5 stars. You made it all the way to platinum, 1 star. You won 32 matches. You only lost 13. That's a crazy win-loss ratio for a fighter that, to me, felt like you barely knew how to play. What I can tell, a huge amount of your wins were accomplished off the back of his range command grab. That's true. I'll put it this way. JP seems like a very powerful character, but with strengths that are more difficult for newer players to counter, like his zoning tools, and weaknesses that are easier for seasoned players to exploit, like his sluggishness and his wonky reversal. His reversal is terrible, in my opinion. What keeps him so potent at top level seems to be all the setups that he can perform with his portals and odd projectiles, setups that probably wouldn't be very realistic for you to learn with your limited playtime. Right. When I saw people playing with JP who were better, what they were doing was, once you ground, immediately throw out a portal or two, And then you have a setup where you fool someone into getting hit by the spikes coming out of the portal, and it leads to kind of a confusion aspect. Can I move? Can I not move? Is the spike going to come out of the ground? Is the spike going to come out of the air? You don't know. And he kind of keeps you at that mid to long range. You can't really get out of it. So that seems to be the most effective thing. By all means, go back to him if you want. You may struggle with more with him in the future. You need to at least learn his pokes to stand a chance. Okay. Agreed. So the third character would have been Honda. Let's see if I can find that. Here it is. Okay. Another $6 tip here from Game Tracker. And that gets us up to $48 in tips. Certainly a great start.
What a fucking very... It's amazing how all of Phil's fans came out to support the stream so far. A reminder, in case you fucking weren't aware, that one person has contributed every single dollar so far in tips.
Okay. By the way, this is a troll. Ban this idiot. There we go. Okay.
Hey, Phil's an idiot. And that is going to give us another fucking bingo to fucking tick off. There we fucking go. We're doing quite well in the card. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 9 away from a full house. It is possible. 9 to go. We might need some free spaces. So, hint, hint. Like the stream to earn a free space for the likes. We're also 10 snorts away from a free space and 4 burps away from a free space as well. Phil is snorting quite a lot today. So, we have a chance of getting both of them as well, as things stand.
So, the third character you picked was E Honda. You were placed at Diamond 1 star. You stayed there your entire session. You won 29 matches. You lost 31. Considering the quite high ranking placement compared to the other fighters you used, the close to even win-loss ratio could actually be considered to be more encouraging than not. But that being said, Honda is different than past iterations. His 100-hand slap, while still safe as usual, is never plus on block in Street Fighter 6, not even when powered up. At the same time, his non-EX headbutts are pretty much always safe. His only reliable reversals being super certainly hurts him. The people are saying his pressure and his HP headbutt are oppressive. They more than they make up for it. I haven't seen any high-level play with him yet. I can't comment how his pressure really works in Street Fighter 6. I'm not sure what to think yet regarding returning to him. What I would say is from the...
Shut the fuck up, because no one cares what you got to fucking say. You guys have liked the stream enough to earn the bubbles animation as well as a free space. So guys, thank you very much for liking the stream. So that's a free space unlocked, which we'll fucking have in reserve for later on. So we only need 8 of these 9 things to happen because of the free space, but not only that, you guys get to see the amazing me animation that Pixar Animation so very kindly made for us for hitting 100 likes.
Oh, yo, that smells really, really good. I love it. 1 or 2 people who I played who seem to be pretty decent with him. He has hit strings into either 100 hands EX or meter burn 100 hands, or the meter burn OD walking hand slap. It's not a 100 hand slap, it's the walking hand slap, and it seems completely safe. But those things take a big chunk of your drive meter off. So you basically have to parry it all, or you're gonna lose a ton of drive meter. And that, I think that's the point. There was one Honda I played who he locked me down. What he was doing was he did a hit string, and then he would either command throw, or he would do the EX butt splash, which would catch you if you're trying to jump away from it, and then immediately go into another hit string into the hands. So my drive meter went and was done. Within like 20 seconds, my whole drive meter was melted. And I was like, ooh, man. And I was like, very, very effective. And I could see that. And I could see also from mid to long range, you know, timing headbutts properly. Since it seems like you can't really punish them, it could be very effective. So that's what I would say. He does...
Was that another snort? Hold on.
See that. And I can see also from mid to long range, you know, timing headbutts properly. Since it seems like you can't really punish them, it could be very effective. So that's what I would say. He does seem pretty good to me, but he seems very different, and I'd have to practice a lot. But I enjoyed the character. Okay. Big Papa Phil says, I saw a master level Honda. He used HP headbutt and drive rush into medium punch, medium kick into hands to push people into the corner. So yeah, you're right. That's what I was seeing. People were doing the like medium punch, which is a really good normal, and then rush forward and then hands and get you in the corner, locked down, and your drive meter is completely reduced. Yeah, that's how I was seeing. It was a lot of pressure with Honda. Yep. Okay. Cool. Happy Monday to you, Monstar. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Okay, continuing on, we have many more tips to shout out. All right, another $6 tip from Game Tracker. And with this $6 tip, we have now reached $54 in tips, which means we have hit the Gunner Glasses goal. Gunner Glasses time. Jeremy Kyle says when you run out of Blanca-Chan, just taunt and you... And it went away. Hold on. Taunt and you get an extra one. Really? I don't even know how to taunt in this game. How do you taunt? I have no clue. I didn't know you get an extra Blanca-Chan. That's cool. Okay, so another tip from Game Tracker, and he says the fourth character you played with was Lily. You were placed at gold 1 star. You finished at gold 3 stars. At the time when you finished the session, you had actually won exactly the same number of matches that you lost, 21. I have to admit, I'm curious to see you return to Lily. Let's not beat around the bush. I'm not about to disagree with your assessment. She's not particularly strong. That being said, you seem to be really getting the hang of her by the end, effectively utilizing her pokes and consistently storing wind charges to fuel her offense. She even has tools you never used, like potent cross-ups. Her tutorial doesn't mention them. Jumping medium kick crosses up, but the big one is pressing down plus heavy punch. Really? She has the T-Hawk cross-up? You're absolutely right. The guy didn't mention that. So he says...
Reminds me again, but isn't Phil meant to be the fucking former pro expert fucking Street Fighter player? Why is some random fucking dude from is it Singapore, some pish game cooker? Why is he having to fucking tell Phil all this information that you'd think an average Street Fighter fanboy like Phil would already fucking know? It's like, why is his knowledge so fucking limited? Okay, okay, I'm confusing Slayer for Game Cooker, but you get what I'm fucking saying though. Why is Phil having to be educated on what is meant to be his fucking game by someone else? Like, he's meant to be the former pro here, for fuck's sake. And yet he's fucking having to be told by all this information by other... This is how fucking far behind Phil's been left. This is why he's not fucking good at the game, because he's not bothering to fucking learn these fucking things. Game Cooker, to be fair to them, obviously have a fucking passion for the fucking game. They clearly have a desire to fucking play the game, learn the game, and try and get good at the fucking game. Phil, he doesn't take any of it in, unless he gets fucking tipped telling him about it.
Yes, she has a T-Hawk cross-up, down plus heavy punch. It's just like T-Hawk's body splash, and it has a wild animation in this. I can imagine you actually have a significant potential with her if you return to learn her better. Though relying on supers for proper reversals will always be a concern. I feel like I want to play her again. I do. As down as I was on her at first, by the end I was learning mix-ups and setups, and now that you're telling me she has a good jumping cross-up, that actually encourages me to want to go back and try her again, because I had no clue. Okay, cool. Alright, continuing on. Yes, another tip. A $6 tip, and this one's about DJ. Hello.
But who's it from, Phil?
Jasper Kitty. Ah! Jasper's crawling on me. Jasper's rubbing the microphone. Why are you rubbing the microphone for? With your face. And I rubbing...
I'm going to count that as a microphone bump. When the microphone got bumped, it fit the criteria. Thank you, Jasper Kitty, for helping us win in bingo.
Jasper's rubbing the microphone. Why are you rubbing the microphone for? With your face. And I rubbing me with your face. There's a lot of rubbing going on here today. There's a whole lot of rubbing going on. Alright? A whole lot. A lot of loves and rubs from the kitty here. Okay, so the fifth character you picked was DJ. You were placed at Platinum 3 stars. You finished at Platinum 2 stars. You won 19 matches, but you lost 31. Oof. DJ is unironically super cool in Street Fighter 6. Definitely a strong character, but they've changed him a lot. You might think his feint-based gameplay would be weak at high level, but his sheer quantity of options in every situation ensures that's not the case. His one odd downside is that he has very few special cancelable normals. Being successful with him seems like it requires thoroughly learning his properties and using cases of all of his options, which may be a bit much for your playstyle. I mean, what it is, it's a bit much for my...
Well, that sounds like a fucking... That sounds like a fucking cheap dig there by Game Cooker about Phil's abilities. I want to hear that again, Game Cooker. Holy fuck, hold on. Is he fucking trying to insinuate that Phil's not good enough to utilise DJ? Hold on, that's a fucking... If anyone else had said that, and it wasn't a tip message, Phil would think he was being mocked by somebody.
Very few special cancelable normals. Being successful with him seems like it requires thoroughly learning his properties and using cases of all of his options, which may be a bit much for your playstyle. I mean, what it is, it's a bit much for my time, right? Like, I played the guide, and I did like a couple combo tutorials, then I go online and I'm realizing, dude, he has like 100 moves, and every time I go for one, I get a different one, because he has, okay, quarter circle forward plus kick, down up plus kick, quarter circle back plus kick, like everything's a different move. But then you always go for one, I get the other one, like, oh, it drives me nuts when that happens, because it's probably my execution. It is. It's probably my execution. It's probably not the game. It's me sucking because I'm rusty as shit and I'm old, you know? And that drives me bonkers. That, you know, I know there's going to be other people out there that are going to be doing way better than me because they've been playing fighting games all along. They didn't take a long hiatus. It drives me nuts, but I feel like I'll get better in time, but you're right. Like a character like DJ seems like a time investment character. This is not a character you could just jump into and do well. This is a character that you have to be investing a lot of effort in order to do well with, you see? Okay. He says drive rush is the fastest in the game. It doesn't help because you haven't been using that mechanic. No, I mean, the drive rush, you're right. I know drive rush is very strong in this game, but it seems like you need to just sit there and lab drive rush combos, right? Like for me to do drive rush combos, I'd have to watch someone else do it or sit there in training mode for an hour just practicing what to dash out of with drive rush mix-ups, drive rush combos. I don't have time for that. I'm trying to play content, put out content to entertain you. You don't want to see me sit in training mode for an hour, right? So you're right. I feel like DJ will be tournament viable, but he's going to be an incredibly high execution challenging character. Okay, continuing on. One more tip from Game Tracker. And this one is a $20 tip.
Are you fucking serious? $80 in tips just to fucking educate Phil on Street Fighter.
Game Tracker, I would like to personally thank you for supporting my Street Fighter streams every day this week. You absolutely have. You've been amazing with the tips that have been helping me with the no gameplay mechanics, and obviously the support is appreciated. Of course, I also want to say very special thanks to Jax Raxer the other day, get a ginormous tip, and that helps as well. For that one stream, a lot of people have already forgotten about it, but no, that was amazing. A ginormous tip from Jax the other day, and Game Tracker with the daily stuff. Very appreciated. Okay. So, bonus tip. I have to send one more tip because I realized I have some info about Drive Impact you need to know. First off, Drive Impact only actually crumples an opponent when it hits as a punish counter. Any other hit with it knocks the opponent away and only does minor damage. Though, it will also remove 1 bar of their drive. However, this knocks the opponent against the edge of the stage and grants a wall splat, causing a crush in this game. This can also happen on block, as you know. A crush is similar to a stun, except that it ends much more quickly, counts as an airborne, and it applies some minor scaling to any combo follow-up. FYI, DJ's big damage combo you were trying to use kept failing because it has to be a juggle, so it works on a crush, but not on a punish counter DI crumple. So you're saying it would work against the wall as a wall bounce. It would not work mid-screen because the crumple would not create the juggle property needed for the combo to work. So in that case, don't do the maximum uppercut, just do like punch into level 3. Do you see, this game is very complicated. The good news is I am kind of following it all, but there's a lot to remember, and every day, like seriously, what he just told me about OD fireballs not losing any hits and passing through regular fireballs, I never would have thought that in a million years. That's never been in any Street Fighter before. So these are all brand new mechanics. They really went back to the drawing board with this game, which is a good thing, by the way. It makes everyone hit a reset button and start fresh. But man, it's a lot to absorb. Even from someone like me who has fundamentals in Street Fighter, this is a lot of new information to absorb. Here we are, day 4, and I'm still learning basic mechanics that have changed in this one, right? Okay, so thank you, Game Tracker, for all those tips. We have more tips to shout out, but that's the end of Game Tracker's tips for the day. Big Papa Phil says, Drive Rush is a great way to get you in close, but put pressure on the enemy. Every button you press after Drive Rush gives you extra plus frames, and you can build a huge combo if you land a hit. That's correct. Okay, more tips. We got a $4 20-cent tip. This is the most random message I've ever seen. First of all, it's an anonymous $4 20-cent tip. Okay? And he said, let's listen to this. Can we see Rikum in the WWE Fantasy Royal Rumble? Rikum. You mean the character from the Ginyu Force who does the Rikum Kaboom? What are you talking about? When are we doing a Fantasy Royal Rumble? And why would you ask about a Ginyu Force character to be in our Fantasy Royal Rumble? It's the most random tip ever. Like, Rikum Kaboom! Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for the tip. I have no idea where that came from, but I appreciate it. Okay, let's continue. That was a weird one. I received a $2 tip from Anso Kamaru. He says, throughout my Street Fighter life, I've mained Ken in Street Fighter 2, Sakura and Karen in the Alpha series, Elena in Street Fighter 3, and Juri in 4 and 6. I've always wanted to main Cammy because he's unbelievably sexy and cool, but I couldn't. Thanks to Street Fighter 6 robust training mode and guides, I'm able to actually understand her character. I'm doing insanely good with her so far. They really went all out with the training modes. I want to let you know to take those losses you got as a learning experience. You don't always have to blame others and drop input. Sometimes you just mess up and that's okay. Oh no, you should have watched the stream last night. Like, every time I had an opportunity, I dropped it. And I was like, oh my God, like I said, it is disheartening when you know what to do and you don't do it, right? Like, I knew what to do. I had the knowledge. I didn't have the execution. And that's very, very upsetting to me. Someone who has been a competitive player, who has won tournaments, to not be able to just pull off that clutch move when you need it to win. Here it comes. I got it. I got the wall bounce. Punch and whiff. Oh, fucking shit. Okay, here we go. Anti-air to win the match, and wrong move comes out. Ah! And it wasn't once, and it wasn't twice. It was probably like 20 times. And it gets to the point where it's like, it gets to the point of ultra frustration, you know? And that's where I was. I got so burnt out last night and frustrated with myself. And I hope that doesn't happen today. I hope I play better today, you know? We'll see. Okay, I received a $2.74 tip from Hotel Dude. He says, for a fun React video, invite Phil Smokes Crack onto your stream and smoke some crack with him. Members will sign up in droves. Incredibly stupid. Thank you for the tip. But, no comment. Okay, the Dan Man has tipped me $1 tip and said something stupid, so I'm not going to read it. But thank you very much for the $1 tip, the Dan Man. Okay. I am very quickly going to go grab paper towel and some cleaner. I'm going to clean the joystick, and actually, if you can believe it, my laptop screen is gross because of the bubbles I've been blowing. It's like there's bubble goo on the screen. So I want to clean it off. Give me 1 second.
Of course you're still looking wearing his Zelda jammies. For God's sake, Phil, put some sort of effort into your fucking craft, into your fucking business. Get fucking actual clothes on when you fucking turn up to fucking work.
Alright. No, not Recoom goo. Bubble goo. From blowing bubbles on the stream. So I have some nice plant-based cleaner. It smells like mint. Oh, it smells really good. Clean the joystick with that. A little squeaky clean joystick for our gameplay session today. Oh, yeah. You know it's clean when you got the squeak. Here we go. What I'm talking about. How do you taunt in Street Fighter 6? Because someone... Seriously, how do you taunt? I have no clue. I'm going to clean the screen. Alright, so I'm cleaning the screen. Shout out to Lucifer Soul, who did a super chat and says, drink 2 Prime hydration drinks as a pre-workout for chiseled abs. No. I will not do that. So thank you, Lucifer Soul. And the buy-in has re-upped their membership and says, why don't you do a bubble blow tonight because you didn't do one last night? We could. If you guys want, I don't care. If you want to do a bubble blow, I'm down for that.
If he does it now to make up for last night, I'll count it as a free space.
Excuse me.
Oh, we have an arm bumper as well. Fantastic. Apparently, Phil said no comment. So, TG Gamebox said Phil said no comment, so the word comment was said. If Phil said comment, then fair enough, I'll take off comment. As I sometimes I miss things on a card, I don't try and miss things on a card. I just do sometimes because I'm a stupid bastard. That is what it is. Bugged bingo mechanics and all that jazz. But if Phil said comment, I'll happily take it off. So there we go. Thank you guys for keeping an eye out for these things. And if Phil's about to blow bubbles, I will count that as a free space. Apparently Phil also said fucking earlier on. Phil actually fucking dropped a fucking F-bomb. So we can tick that as well. Fantastic.
Sure. I'll give you guys an extra bubble blow because I didn't do one. It's not really extra. I didn't do one last night because I was so upset. I was so tilted and heated about sucking ass with DJ. Okay? Alright. Here we go.
That was pure pish, man. But we'll count as a free space, even though it was technically for last night's fucking stream he did. He blew it today, and I'm counting it. So we have 2 free spaces so far. What happened to the bubble gun? He only uses that on special occasions now.
That's it. Didn't do any more. Okay. There we go. There you go. What character am I picking today? You'll find out when I play. I'm not going to spoil. I'm going to keep that a secret. Okay? Cool. All right. So I have shouted out all the contributions so far. I appreciate everyone who has supported. Obviously, Game Tracker, holy crap, thank you for all the tips. And everyone else, thanks for chilling and supporting as much as you can. Let's now, let's do some Q&A, right? Tag me in the chat, ask me questions. I'll answer your questions. And then after that, we'll jump into Street Fighter 6 with a new character, okay? 672 says, I'm glad to see that you dropped your inputs with DJ last night. I feel like a scrub. I'm not able to change certain moves together. He's a hard character to chain moves together as my main. No, let me tell you guys something. Like I said, abso-freaking-lutely, 1,000,000%, he's tough to play. He's going to be a high execution character where you're going to need to be on your game the entire time you play as him. You need to always get perfect inputs. Like I said, just with kick. Quarter circle back, quarter circle forward, down, up. All 3 moves with kick are critical different moves that are all good and can be used in different situations. And half the time when I went to do one, I would get the other one by accident. I'm like, what the? Like, what is going on here? And I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's that the game has laxed inputs, because they have relaxed inputs over the last 10 plus years, and maybe I'm just not used to that. And therefore, I'm doing moves that are being misread as other moves. You know what I mean? And again, it's on me. It's on me for being rusty. I'm not blaming the game. It's that I haven't played competitive Street Fighter in so long. I'm so out of the loop, right, of how these games have gone, that it does feel like I'm almost starting over at this point. And it's funny because when I play a character like Blanca, who isn't necessarily the most, you know, input challenging, I did really well. And then I play a character like the DJ, I can't even get moves coming out. I'm like, what is going on here, right? Let's see. Let's see here. Yes, I am, as I said, I am doing the React stuff this week. I already talked about the schedule. I'm reacting to both big events this week. Yes. What's the best way to lose weight? I don't know. I'm not a fitness guru. I've lost weight by completely changing my diet and eating less, eating healthier. That's literally how I lost weight. Not drinking soda, but instead drinking like seltzer, okay? Having coffee with nothing in it, just black coffee, instead of a drink that has sugar and other shit in it, or cream or calories, right? You know, eating meals that are way healthier. You know, when I eat a meal, usually something that's balanced with vegetables and other things, as opposed to, you know, just a meal with meat and cheese. Cutting down on things like cheese and dairy and things like that. You know, it's just been lifestyle changes in general. It hasn't been like, he's working out and he's really doing actively different things. No, not really. It's just a little lifestyle tweak here, a little lifestyle tweak here, you know? Like, you want to know what I've been doing recently? At night, sometimes I have a snack. You know, it used to be like every night I was having like a sandwich, right? So now instead of that, I started having some hummus. A little bit of hummus with like a little bit of toast or you know, something like that. It's a good late night snack. Hummus is very good for you. It's, you know, way better than other kinds of snacks. It has good flavor, you know? You change it up, man. You change it up. Okay. Okay. Does anyone want to ask me a pertinent question? Seriously? I already said I don't know what class I'm going to be in Diablo 4 because we're going to do it live together tonight. No, I didn't see Apple came out with a new VR headset, nor do I give two shits about VR. It's a gimmick. No one cares about it. What class is Kat playing? I think she's playing, is it Rogue or Thief? Whatever that class is, I think that's the class she's playing as. I'm not giving up on DJ, I'm just not playing as him again yet because we're playing new characters. I'm not even returning to other characters right now. I'm just trying new characters, right? No, I never saw the Street Fighter Assassin Fist movie. Big ups for graduating Police Academy, the damn man. When will Blanca make a return? I don't know, but I definitely want to use him again. I liked him a lot, and I've actually learned some new tricks with him by watching a couple videos. Ellipsian says, do you feel like if you like Street Fighter 6 so much, you'd play off stream? I don't have time. I'm here 6 days a week, 10:45 a.m. to 4 p.m., then a break for dinner, and then 6:30 p.m. to like 10 p.m., and then I'm out of here. I have zero time to sit in here and play Street Fighter. Zero. I don't have that time to do anything like that. I make too much content to have free time to play Street Fighter, which is very different from back in the day. It's a huge difference, right? Will today be leg day, i.e. Chun-Li love day? Well, you'll find out. I told you. Picking a new character today. I'm not telling you who it is. What's going on with my throat clearing? Problem with my allergies. What happened was the other day, we had something delivered, and they put it in the mailbox instead of delivering it to the house. All right. I can sit here and rant and rave about USPS and how fucked up they are. They won't even put something on your doorstep anymore. They're so lazy. So I had to walk outside, and when I did, my allergies hit me really bad. Like, my eyes went whoop, super swollen, inflamed, itchy, crazy, just for being outside right now and the amount of pollen that's out there, okay? So when that happened, immediately my throat swelled up. And since then, for the last 2 days, I've had this going on, this nastiness in my throat, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just allergies. So, you know, I gotta deal with it now. That's why you're hearing that. I was fine. You know, it was 2 days ago, I had nothing. And all of a sudden, just like it's like flipping a switch. Here you go, allergy time. Boop. I was good this season. And just having to walk to the fucking mailbox kills me, you know? Lives were sold at a super chat. He says, you're not getting better, you're just getting better nutrients in your body and you're reducing the total fat in your body, but just doing this is not making muscles stronger, okay? Okay. I'd much rather reduce my overall body fat and rather than put on muscle. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I feel like reducing the body fat is the better option for me right now. My problem has been that I've had too much weight, too much body fat, right? I need to reduce the body fat on my body as I get older. My metabolism is much slower now, and my fat is not burning like it used to. So the less the better, right? So, yeah, you know, eventually, will I actually start to actively work out and build muscle back up? Perhaps. But right now, I think that the reducing the body fat is actually more important. So there you go. Jade says we can do the story soon. Well, there is no story. It's World Tour mode. I know what you're saying. I don't know. Right now, I feel like we still need to focus on new characters every day. If I don't, I'm going to fall so far behind and not understand the meta of the game. So I think it's important to keep focusing on new characters. You guys seem to be on the same page with me on that. I absolutely want to do World Tour mode at some point. I just don't know when we're going to do it. You know? The other thing is now I'm balancing this with other games. It's not the only game I'm playing anymore. This is exactly what I was saying to you guys. Just a week ago, people were like, wait a minute. So the only game you're playing is Street Fighter 6? Yeah, you understand. This game is insanely time-consuming. It takes a ton of effort and investment and time to learn. It's not, oh, I just sit here and I play it for a couple hours. Oh, that's it. I've done everything. It's completely the opposite, right? Like already people are saying, when are you going back to Blanca? Well, I've only picked 5 characters out of 18. Now you want me to go back to one of them already? You see? So in my opinion, you know, it's going to be a tough one. This month is going to be tough. What do you do? What don't you do? With the limited time I have and the fact people now want me to balance this with other games, what am I playing? What am I not playing? Maybe we wait for World Tour mode for a while. Maybe we do that once I feel like I finally got a little burnout in the multiplayer of the game, right? You know, I don't know. Shout out to Sarah who re-upped her membership. Thank you, Sarah, for re-upping your membership. And you said, have you played Street Fighter 6 off stream? No, I've never played it once off stream. If I tip you $3,500 right now, will you use it to buy the Apple headset? Absolutely freaking not. And in no situation would I ever do that. Big Papa Phil says arcade mode has a little beginning and ending cutscenes. So not much story, but it shows what they're doing in Street Fighter 6. Okay. Super DJC asks, if Street Fighter had a guest character DLC, who would I like? Oh, man. That's a tough question. Because guest characters have to be from somewhere else outside of the franchise. Like, who would you want outside of Street Fighter in Street Fighter? I would say Scrooge McDuck. Let's get Scrooge McDuck in there. Because Capcom actually made the DuckTales games. So let's get Scrooge in there, knocking gems around, bopping on your pogo and on your head. Like Chun-Li head stomp at pogo on your head with his king. Like, why not? Ramrod says, have you ever turned into a jet plane and flown into the air? No, you're confusing me with Starscream. I'm Darkside Phil. Starscream is a Decepticon transformer. I'm a human content creator who plays video games, rages and drops inputs and fails and loses a ton. He is the Decepticon who's always trying to overthrow Megatron. I understand there's a little bit of similarity there. You might get confused, but we are 2 different characters. Okay? There you go. Do I like whiskey? I do actually like whiskey, but I rarely drink it. Usually when I drink whiskey, I get a bad hangover, so I almost never drink it. Pickleman says, hope you've been doing well. Do you have any questions for me? Sure. Have you been enjoying my Street Fighter 6 coverage, and what's your favorite thing about it so far? There you go. What characters from past Street Fighter games am I hoping to see as DLC characters? From previous Street Fighter games? Oh, man. You know, I love grapplers. I'd like to see Hugo, but I don't know how Hugo would work in this one. I guess he would work because he has a parry, but I'd like to see him retooled a bit because he's not very strong in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike nor in Street Fighter 4. So I'd like to see him retooled and be a better character. Oh, man, that's a tough question. It really is a tough question. I don't know. Abel. Bring back Abel from Street Fighter 4. What happened to him? Oh, no, I already had the answer. Sea Viper. Sea Viper was a great, unique character in Street Fighter 4. She was top tier for a very long time. And then they kind of dropped her and she's been missing. I would like Sea Viper back. She's cool. She's a cool character design. Yeah. Okay. Pickleman says, of course I've been enjoying it. How could you not?
Hold on a second. Phil said unique. So because Phil said unique, we have another fucking bingo. Fantastic stuff. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Phil is putting me to fucking sleep. I am fucking nodding off here. I'm trying my best to keep myself awake, man, but Phil droning on and on and on about the most mundane, boring shit is literally having me nod off my fucking chair. I've had a long fucking day. Work was a fucking nightmare today. It was a fucking busy day. The last thing I need is to get bored to fucking sleep by Phil. But yeah, we're almost there. We're very close to our full house. We have 2 free spaces. Let's just kind of refresh ourselves here, right? Let's refresh the situation. We need 3 things to happen from the 5 things that are left in the card. Because we have 2 free spaces earned so far. So here we go. I mean, we're getting close to our full house, guys. We're almost there. And also Phil was just boring the crap out of all of us, you know what I mean? But hey, we need to pay attention, we're almost there.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Cody Taylor for super chat. It says DSP is the ultimate cure for insomnia. It really fucking is, man. I'm literally fucking nodding off. Fucking like, I keep like, you know, it's like literally watching, you know, when Phil plays in the evening stream game, like when we used to play Oblivion at night, it was chill night streams, and he'd fall asleep during a fucking cutscene, or playing like, you know, the Yakuza games, or whatever, and he'd fall asleep playing Yakuza and all that shit. It's like, it's like that, it really is. But he is so fucking good at just boring the crap out of you, fucking anyone and everyone. Okay, but so let's just a quick little refresher. In case you're wondering, by the way, let's just you know, take our eyes off Phil for a second. In case you're wondering how it went yesterday for Phil, Phil did not have a great fucking day yesterday. $74 for his React crap, and only $61 on night stream for Street Fighter. Now he's already fucking done better today, technically. He's at $80 odd already. Oh, in fact, it's the game cooker. So he's on a better morning already. So we'll have to wait and see how it fucking goes for Phil. Okay, man, this is DSP at 1.25 speed. We're already fucking enduring Phil at 1.25. I'm going up. 1.5. We're going up faster. Fuck it. 1.5 speed. Let's just fucking get through this, guys. We're almost there, but we have a full house bingo at stake. So let's try and not miss anything. Let's try and, you know, keep alert. We've got a bingo to potentially win. So fucking let's get this done.
Okay. Pickleman says, of course I've been enjoying it. How could you not? Personally, for me, I've been enjoying watching you try out different characters and see your perspective. See? This is what I mean. This is what people are liking right now. I feel like if I sat down and I played World Tour mode, people would be bored. Because that's kind of a mode you do for chill content. Like, once we've calmed down with trying all the new characters, and now Street Fighter 6 becomes more of a regular scheduled kind of, like maybe once or twice a week I play online multiplayer, then people might be like, alright, now let's do World Tour mode as a chill stream and balance that with other stuff. I don't think that World Tour mode makes sense right now, which is unfortunate because World Tour mode is how you unlock the skins. So screw that. I'm not waiting. I think I'm getting the skins today. Jade says, I know your name is Darkseid. Here's the thing. The Darkseid and Darkseid Phil is not Star Wars, nor is it Darkseid from DC. It's not. It's just its own thing, which is why it has the Y in it. It was supposed to be a standalone thing. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Someone said LTG got banned again. Gee, this is ridiculous. I got an honest question, all right? With Twitch, all right? Why does Twitch keep banning and unbanning him, right? Stop with the mixed message bullshit. If this is true and he got banned again, that's bullshit. It's either you don't like the guy and you're going to ban him, or you're going to let him back, right? It's not, it's like they want it both ways. They bring him back, then they ban him, then they bring him back, then they ban him. Enough of your bullshit. Either you're going to let him have a business or you're not. So make up your fucking mind. It's stupid that he ping-pongs back and forth like this. It's just so dumb. Enough with the bullshit. Let the guy make a living and do what he wants to do, or leave him the fuck alone, you know, or get rid of him. Not, oh, you can do it, then don't, then you can't, then you don't. What the fuck is that? This is what, year 5 of people coming on my stream saying LTG is banned again? Like, what the frick is going on with it? It's just so dumb. I can't wait to hear what he did this time, right? What did he do this time? Probably the same thing that happened a million times before. Yet they keep fucking banning him, then bringing him back, then banning him, bringing him back again. It's so stupid. Anyway. Did I know DJ's upkick juggle is still in the game? I did, but it seems that the medium upkick is not a good anti-air. That the fierce kick or heavy kick up kick is the better one because it's invincible to jump-ins. And of course, the OD meter burn version is the best because it's invincible to everything. So it's harder to do. He actually had great invincibility in Super Turbo. He doesn't have that invincibility with the juggle in this one. Do I agree all publicity is good publicity? No, absolutely not. What did I gain from any of the drama that happened 2 months ago, 3 months ago, right? Nothing, zero.
I don't fucking talk about it again. If I'm going to just fucking invite Craig to fucking have another fucking show talking about you. Now, I'm going to slow this one down. Let's see what Phil's going to fucking say about side-scrollers now. Right, Phil? Lay it on us.
Do I agree all publicity is good publicity? No, absolutely not. What did I gain from any of the drama that happened 2 months ago, 3 months ago, right? Nothing, zero. Nothing positive came out of it whatsoever.
That's because you are fucking lying for your fucking piggy teeth to the fucking two people you are trying to convince you are being sincere and genuine. You fucking try to spin your fucking bullshit towards them and they weren't buying it one fucking bit.
If anything, it was just ultimate negativity for my viewers and fans, right? That's all it was. Everyone got bombarded with negative shit. So, yeah, I don't think that there was any benefit to that. I don't think that drama really benefits me. Maybe drama...
No. I completely, wholeheartedly disagree with you there, Phil. Let's pretend, right? Let's have a fucking fun, hypothetical pretend game of... Pretend that This Is How You Don't Play never happened. Pretend that Evil AJ never went out his way to make an entertaining compilation of how you fucking play that game poorly. If This Is How You Don't Play had never been made, Phil would not be streaming today. He would have given up several years ago. As soon as the cinema contract died out, he would have given up. Because by the time Machinima dropped his ass and went back to fucking Twitch to stream all that shit and done live streaming, Phil had this us versus them mentality. He had the victim complex fucking set in stone because This Is How You Don't Play fucking started a whole bunch of fucking detractors and all that shit. No, it really is fucking kicking to high gear. This us versus them mentality. Phil's fucking bunch of dentheads fucking supporting him against the fucking detractors that kept fucking growing and growing and growing. So no, if Phil had never had This Is How You Don't Play made about him in the fucking first place, I'm strongly of the opinion that we would not be here today talking about him. Phil would not be a fucking factor into it today. He would be a relic of the past, in the quite literal sense, as an online content creator. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Phil would have been forced to have fucking got a real goddamn fucking job. He might not even fucking move to fucking Seattle. So that's my take on that.
Drama will benefit people who feed into drama. I don't want to feed into drama because I want to make content that's fun, positive content for an audience and doesn't feel like we're constantly have to toe the line of insults and toxicity and stuff like that. I don't want to be like that. You know that. I want to be different than these other people who are constantly creating and feeding into drama to make a living. I don't want to be Mr. Drama online and getting money for it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the deal. I don't want that, and no, I don't think that all publicity is good at all. So, let's see here. I got a dollar tip from someone saying I'll give you $50.
We have a free space again. Our third free space has been unlocked thanks to Phil burping again. So there we go. We have three free spaces. We only need 2 of these fucking things to happen.
I got a dollar tip from someone saying I'll give you $50 if you buy a green screen for the studio. Does anyone want a green screen? At this point, honestly, is anyone actually looking for a green screen? I think that everyone agreed earlier this year that my setup looks good now with the better lighting and with the better camera. And
your setup looks pish, Phil. It looks fucking embarrassing. Is it an improvement now it fucking used to be? Yes, but it was fucking shite back then too. You've gone from an absolutely fucking shite setup to a slightly lesser shite setup, but it's still fucking shite.
And a nice setup here. I don't think anyone's really cares about the green screen anymore. Like, even if you look over here at my setup, okay, hold on. Well, I guess it's not really gonna work if it's not the right aspect ratio, right? But hold on. Let me see if I can get this to show up like I wanted to show you. There. This is the camera is small enough. It's not intrusive, right? It's not intrusive. I think that there's definitely content creators. They make the green screen thing work, but typically those are people who are sitting at a PC. They have a limited setup, and so they don't want to show their room or office behind them because it's not actually, it's not visually appealing, or I've actually noticed a lot of people who do the green screen thing are actually people who have a lot of other shit on their screens, giant leaderboards, advertising, and plugs and shit. And I'm not shitting on that. I'm saying if you need that screen real estate, then do the green screen. But I don't necessarily think I need it anymore. Like at one point, people were screaming, "Man, your setup sucks." This year, I think people have finally admitted, "Wow, you did good upgrades. Your setup looks decent. It's fine. The green screen isn't really."
Well, what the fuck do you mean you did? Hold on. People apparently told Phil you did good upgrades. Phil, you done fuck all. Somebody else gave you a fucking better webcam. Someone else gave you a fucking LED fucking lights to fucking put in the background. Holy fucking shit, Phil, you done absolutely fuck all in regards to your fucking business and your fucking setup and everything else. As usual, you got your fucking hand held by a fucking audience to fucking cater to you and give you the fucking things necessary to try and fucking make things look a little bit better. But at the end of the fucking day, Phil, it still looks like fucking garbage. It's shite.
Really need it, right? So, listen, if I had an overwhelming amount of people coming out and say, yes, green screen, but I think people changed their mentality this year. So, I think we're good. So, no, don't send me $50 for a green screen. Okay. First thing we're doing today, I'm buying those goddamn skins. Seriously. Now it's on my mind that I want those skins for Street Fighter 6. We're buying the skins. Sarah says, I love your setup. It's better than most streamers. You think so? I don't know if I agree with that. But I do think that having nice gaming decorations and decent lighting, it's not great lighting, but decent lighting, has improved everything dramatically here. Generic fan did a super chat saying, well, I go back to Mario 2 Lost Levels. Would you like me to? I wouldn't be against doing that. We never finished it. We did that one marathon, right? And we never beat it. I would like to maybe go back someday, but no one's really ever asked for it. Elijah Versoul says, your setup looks more professional now, and it changes every so often, and I like it. Yeah, I absolutely want once a month to change it for variety purposes. I think it makes a lot of sense. Every month it looks a little fresh and different. When we get towards the holidays, I'll probably have things that are geared towards the holidays as well, which will be nice. Skins, that's right, skins. Jade loves the new look too. I'm glad. Thank you guys. I want to say, what I really would like to say is thank you for being patient for all the years that I was sluggish and slow. Like, I'm a dinosaur, right? I'm slow to adapt. And I know that people for years saying, man, your setup looks like shit. Your camera's terrible quality. Your lighting's bad. And getting a new camera, getting the ring light, doing all this has dramatically improved everything this year. I know that. So thank you for being patient and allowing me to finally get to this point. I know it was tough. It's tough for me to look back at the old shit and cringe at how stupid I was. Anso Kamaru says, how about buying enough points for the skins you care about rather than getting everyone? You'll save money. Well, the thing is, I think I might like all the skins and not to say. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I did the math, right? And per the math, if you buy the $25 coins pack, you have enough to buy all the skins. At the same time, if I have extra, like let's say I don't want some of the alternate outfits, well, maybe I could use that to buy colors because I'd like some alternate colors for the characters too. You see, so I'll probably just get the pack and then spread it out amongst the things I actually want to buy in the game. So. Green screens will not help the netcode. That is a correct statement. Good morning to you, Juan David Ortega. All right, anything else to talk about, guys? I'm just curious. Anything else want to chat about anything, or are we good? Have we had a nice, fun show for you? Shall we move into Street Fighter 6 today? Well, Team Terrorhawk says, no matter how it looked, your content has always been great. I appreciate you saying that. I do like that everything's better this year. The video quality, right? The stream quality, the visual quality of the webcam, the decorations, the lighting, everything is better. This has been a year of huge improvements to the content. Are there spiders behind me? I don't know, and I don't want to look. If they're back there, let them be at peace. Any predictions for what Xbox might show at their showcase? I hope they show games, and I hope they show good games. And I hope they show games that are ready to be released within the year. Because if they say, here's all the games we're working on, and they're coming out with no release date and esoteric fucking time frame of when it's coming out, and no one knows anything about it, then they're fucked. You have to finally start producing. You know, they bought all these game studios and they've literally produced nothing. They have to start producing at some point. They need to get hands-on into these studios they bought and get them to start working efficiently and putting out good games, right? You can't have every studio be like what just happened with Redfall. That was an embarrassing joke. You can't just let everyone do whatever they want and then put out shit. Can't. How is it that every game that company has made is worse, right? Like, what's the name of the company? First it was like, Dishonored and Dishonored 2, both great games, right? And then it just like went downhill from there. They started pumping out worse games, right? Arcane, it's Arcane Studios. Like, what happened to Arcane? They were making great games, and they went from great to shit. How do you go that way? You would think you start at the bottom and you climb. They started at the top and went down.
Well, you can fucking relate to that. Look at your whole entire fucking YouTube career.
How did that happen? Did they lose staff or something? Right? Dishonored and Dishonored 2, good games. Prey, really good game. And then after Prey, what have they done that's even worth playing? Why don't I address the ghost that moves my chair when I go on break? Because it's scary and I don't want to address it. I might summon a demon into my room here. And I don't want demons. Alright? I acknowledge what you say. I believe you.
I'd be careful talking about demons around your wife, Phil, considering the fucking upbringing she had and the fucking trauma that she went through with her sister and her mother. In case you guys aren't aware, there is historic evidence which seems to indicate that Kat's mother seemed to believe that her sister was possessed by a demon and locked her in a closet. It was a whole thing.
Chair moves without me. I believe you. But I certainly don't want to be messing with that kind of stuff. Oh, really? It's two different studios? Dishonored was not made by the people who did Prey and Redfall? Then why do they all look the same? They all run on the same game engine, right? Eternal Leave says Starfield looks like shit. Real talk, and I love Bethesda. Yeah. We're going to find out on Sunday, right? Jade says, can you play Cammy soon? Cammy's definitely one of the characters on my radar. After having seen what people have done with her, that from mid-range she has great normals that basically dash cancel into extended combos. Her dive kick seems very safe and can lead into a lot of options. And even the 2-in-1 into like her knuckle move or the flip can lead to cross-up and or mix-up opportunities. She seems very strong. She also seems like she's a big offensive character. Like, you have to always be on the offense with her. I will definitely try her at some point, for sure. Today? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you who I'm picking. Did I play Soul Calibur? Of course I did. Back in the day. Soul Blade, Soul Edge, Soul Blade, Soul Calibur, and all of those games were absolutely amazing. The villain says I should stick with Ryu for a bit. Well, Ryu I played a lot in the betas, and that's why I'm really... If you haven't noticed, I haven't played with any of the characters that I played with in the betas at all yet. Because I feel like I've already touched them. I know who they are. I know how they play. Although, admittedly, I've learned that Ryu is a lot better than I was playing him. That you can do a lot of kind of mid-screen lockdown combos and things with that push move he has now. It's, what is it? Quarter circle back and punch. It looks like this, but it doesn't throw a fireball. He just goes like that. Apparently, you can use that, and you can do a lot of cancels out of it for extended dashing, like lockdown and or combos. So, we'll see. I'm going to use him eventually. Jade says, I'm loving seeing Jasper today. Me too. I like having Jasper around. He's fun. Lillian says, definitely check out Daigo clips. If you try Ryu, he's using him and he's still got it. I don't think Daigo will ever lose it. Keep in mind, Daigo never stops playing. Seriously, Daigo has never, ever had an extended period of time where he says, I'm just not going to play Street Fighter. So because of that, he always stays on his game, right? Even though you might say, oh, he's a long-time player. Yeah, but he never stopped playing, so he's always going to be on top of things.
So age isn't really a factor in Phil. It's more about the fact that he puts effort into the fucking game and you don't.
Did I ever play Back to the Future, the video game? No. The only one I ever played was the Telltale game, but I never played the classic game. How old is Daigo? 242 years old. The world's oldest man. Pretty impressive. Eternal Napalm says, I'd love to see Cammy today because Cammy is always solid. Generic fan did a super chat to play as Jake Paul, aka Luke. I am going to use him eventually. I did not use him in the beta. I will use him eventually to try to figure him out. Interestingly enough, we haven't fought many of them, right? Maybe a handful. this whole weekend. So I wonder why people are staying away from him. I don't know. Who's my favorite Street Fighter character ever? Probably Blanca. Probably Blanca. Yes, JP is not Bison. Jay says I miss Bison. Yeah, no Bison in this one. Maybe there will be a DLC Bison later on, but not really Bison. Maybe a new character who is Bison but in a new body and plays differently. That'd be neat. But no Bison as of now. Any plans to play with viewers? I've already stated yes, but that's weeks down the line. That's after you've played the game and I've tried all the characters. We're getting more settled into a rotation where Street Fighter 6 is now part of my regular rotation of games that I play. And maybe I'm doing multiple sessions, night sessions a week of streaming, multiplayer or whatever. Then I could look to do sessions like that. I'm not going to do it now when I'm still actively trying new characters every time I play. Just like I'm not going to do World Tour Mode when I'm still trying to actively learn new characters. Hello, Gabriel. How are you? How many total hours do I have in Street Fighter 2 Turbo? Oh, I have no idea. Likely Super Turbo and Marvel vs. Capcom 2 have my highest amount of clocked in hours of a fighting game. Marvel 2 I used to play insane amounts because it was the game that was the main game everyone in Connecticut played. So even though I liked other games, Marvel 2 was the one I played the most of competitively back in the day. But ever since Marvel 2 fell out of prominence, I've continued to play Super Turbo and never played Marvel 2 for like a decade. So it's probably even now. Well, I collab with other creators to do sets with them. I don't think any other creator would ever want to do set with me. I'm being honest. Like, with the toxicity and shit on the internet about me, they want to stay away from me, and I don't blame them. You know? That's why I'm not reaching out and asking for anything. If any creator out there said, hey, I would like to challenge Phil to a set, I'd be open to it, but that would be their prerogative to reach out to me. I'm not going to bother them and bring the nonsense to them. They'd have to be willingly wanting that from me. Because, I wouldn't create the nonsense. All the idiots on the internet would. Guess how many people have asked me for sets so far? Zero.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to I'm going to try and say it again without stumbling over my fucking tongue. Thank you very much to Black Mage. Superchat says, translation, never get scammed, you didn't. It's basically if Black Mage is saying that when is Phil going to play with his audience, never. Now, Phil's fucking saying here, guess how many content creators have reached out to Phil to fucking try and play some sets? None. But fucking like literally 30 seconds before that, he has got his audience members asking him, pleading with him, please Phil, are you going to play with us? Are you going to play with your diehard fans? The ones that are fucking giving you so much fucking money like Game Cooker. Game Cooker clearly has a passion for fucking Street Fighter, and he would fucking love to fucking play with Phil in Street Fighter. Is he going to get a chance to? Not right now, because Phil's pride, Phil's ego could not allow him to fucking play with his fans without him having fucking far more practice first at the fucking game. Because, fuck playing for fun. Fuck playing this fucking game for fun with your fucking diehard fucking fan base and having a good fucking time learning fucking characters together. Fuck that, no. Phil has to fucking make sure he is in the best he fucking possibly can be before he fucking invites his dumbass audience into the fucking ring and fucking take them on one-on-one in some sort of competition, if that's even going to fucking happen. Unlikely to fucking happen, in my opinion. Prophet says he is challenging Phil to sets. Good fucking luck with that. D-Dog says, no, I'm not counting him fucking pointing, him showing zero towards a camera is not a camera point. I'm not counting that as a camera point.
All the idiots on the internet would. Guess how many people have asked me for sets so far?
That is not a camera point. That is just Phil indicating that the number's zero. He is not even pointing at the goddamn camera, so I'm not counting that as a camera point. We know what a camera point is. It's when he takes his little index finger and points it at the fucking camera.
0.0. Jay says, I think you will not like Zangief. Really? You don't think so? He's definitely different in this one. You could tell that they've completely changed how he plays. Although his 360, spinning pile driver is really, really crazy in this one. It seems like it's a different style of character. Like, he's going to be based on trying to get counter hits to get damage. He does have some moves that advance, but I'm not sure the moves are safe, but maybe they are. Like, what I've seen is pretty different. The whole dash canceling into the kick, that big flipping kick to get across the screen. His spinning clothesline has short range but has big invincibility. He does seem very different. So we'll find out when I use him. Oof. All right, guys, are we good? Are we good? Are we ready to get started? No, I'm not using the in-game commentators. I as it is, okay. So for over 2 years, for about 2 years now, I've been using these neck phones. Correct? They're nice, and they definitely stopped me from getting ear infections, which is great because I don't want to have ear infections anymore. It was really bad that year when I had them a million times, but I just don't hear things as well anymore.
You know, to stop yourself getting ear infections, you could just fucking shower more, you clatty bastard.
Okay, it's harder for me to hear dialogue. It's harder for me to hear music in particular, like the background music in games. It's harder to hear. If the commentary was on, I would not hear it. I would hear in my ear. I tell you right now, I wouldn't understand it. I wouldn't be able to actively hear it. It would just be a bunch of gibberish. And so there's no point in even turning it on. Like, seriously, I mean it. Like, I don't think I would get anything out of it. You know, if I had open air sound, if I had headphones, like regular headphones, but basically this is something that I needed to balance. You know what I mean? I have to. It's a trade-off. I don't have ear infections anymore, and but I do have worse audio, and there's not a heck of a lot I can do about that. I just need to continue to use these so I don't get ear infections.
Or shower more, you clatty bam.
I got these off. Someone just said, where'd you get them from? I got them off Amazon. I don't know if they still have them. Like, this is a 2-year-old product now. I don't know if they still have them, but they were from Amazon. I would assume eventually they'll make more.
Hold on. Sir Toastman is saying that him holding up the neck phone seems like good thumbnail material. I mean, perhaps. We could maybe look into it. Hold on. Let's examine. Now, let's explore, okay? Let's have a wee look.
This is something that I needed to...
Like, will he hold it lower?
Balance. You know what I mean? I have to. It's a trade-off. I don't...
See, I don't want... See, cause his hand is obscured a wee bit, you know what I mean? Like, you can't see his whole hand. You know, it kind of ruins it a bit, you know what I'm saying?
I don't have ear infections anymore, and but I do have worse audio. And there's...
Like, so could we get him holding these fucking things up when we still have his whole hand in frame? Not really clearly, you know? So it's a bit of a shame, you know? Like, if
it's a trade-off.
If we did, like, a thumbnail of this... Hold on. Like, they stare at the camera there. So, like, that could be... I'm replacing neck phones with a toilet seat. It practically is a fucking toilet seat already. But I see what you're fucking saying. Hold on. I'm going to try it. I'm going to attempt a thumbnail from this fucking thing right here. Don't really know how it's going to look, but we'll give it a go. God loves a trier, as it says, so let's see. Let's see how this turns out. This is going to just look abysmal, I can tell. It's not going to... I don't think it's going to work too well. That actually worked quite well. That wasn't too bad. For the most part, that worked really well. I could do something with this. This might work. Okay, anyway, back to bingo.
I don't have ear infections anymore, and but I do have worse audio, and there's not a heck of a lot I can do about that. I just need to continue to use these so I don't get ear infections. I got these off. Someone just said, where'd you get them from? I got them off Amazon. I don't know if they still have them. This is a 2-year-old product now. I don't know if they still have them, but they were from Amazon. I would assume eventually they'll make more models of that, right? They probably will. They probably had one model, and they'll probably have better models, you know, in the future. How am I doing, Dark Gallbuck? I'm doing all right. We've had a crazy weekend of Street Fighter 6. Some really fun, good gameplay. Some terrible gameplay. Some wins, some losses. It's going to mix. I'm enjoying the game. The audience has been great for the whole weekend. So I'm looking forward to more. That's right. You went to a convention, correct? You said you had a good time?
Hey, there's a camera pointing right there. He pointed right at the camera. You went to a convention. Unbelievably, ladies and gentlemen, we are one away from a full house. We have three free spaces. We got the fucking likes free space, both for our stream and for Phil's stream. I know Phil doesn't have 100 likes on his stream, but he blew bubbles for you yesterday, and I'm counting it because I'm so nice. And we also have a free space for burps. So we only need one of these fucking things to happen for us to have a full house.
It's good to hear. I'm glad you had a good time. Jade says Zangief is very slow. He has no combos. Yeah, I mean, I've basically seen very little combos. Even from the people who dominated me, they weren't really doing combos. You're right. They would go for like one counter hit and then a mix up, either a second hit or like a throw. Yeah, you're right. You're right in that regard. Hello, Rugal. Good to see you. Darth Ribbon says, are they officially called neck phones? I think they're called wireless. Hold on. I'll tell you in a sec.
He's gone to check the box. While you're in there, can you please get the
fucking inflatable fucking crown?
Neck set. 3D surround gaming neck set. Yes, that's what it actually says on the box. 3D surround gaming neck set. Hayden Christensen was sweet and nice, says Dark Callback. That's nice to hear. Nice to hear that people are nice. Yes, it's supposed to support surround sound. Does it really? It's essentially simulated surround sound. It's not. It's good. It's not great. When I had surround sound headphones, they were much better. This is okay. It's better than nothing, but it's certainly not as good as a good gaming headset. No, I haven't modded my fight sticks at all. Anything that you see on these joysticks I'm using is stock. I have not bought new parts or upgraded them in any way. No. You probably get that neck set cheap, because from what I don't understand, a lot of people reviewed it poorly, but it's because they were expecting like theater quality sound out of it. It's like, why would you think that you would get that out of those? You're not, you know, they serve a purpose. They give you sound that's decent, open air, without an enclosed environment of headphones. Like, that's supposed to be what they do, but you're always gonna have trade-offs for that. For me, I accept the trade-off to keep my health good. But why people would say, oh, I bought them and they don't sound great. Well, what?
If you want to improve your fucking health, just fucking shower more, you dirty fucking pig.
What the fuck, dude? Like, what did you think was gonna happen? It's a certain kind of product. It's not promising you Bose level, you know, surround sound. It's not. They're not Sennheisers, right? Jade says, why is Sagat not in this? I don't know. Sagat also wasn't in Street Fighter 5, and then everyone complained and they added him as DLC. Maybe they'll eventually add him in this. I don't know. You know what I really wish they would do? I wish they would make bone conduction headphones that work with consoles. Because I looked into it over 2 years ago when I was looking for an alternative. And bone conduction, everyone seems to say is great. Anyone who uses it, they're like, yeah. So if you don't know what it is, bone conduction headphones that you place them around your ear against your jawbone.
Money,
And basically...
yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Meth Bear for a tip, who says, get fucked Jack's cucker. He traded time he can't get back for money that Phil instantly threw in the trash. Jax is like a nice guy simp in love with a gouty, spiteful thought. He should waste more on Phil. Well, not only that, of course, the popular theory is that Jax Raxor's massive $1,000 tip actually triggered something bad on Phil's end relating to PayPal, which is why Phil reset his PayPal information and apparently has a brand new PayPal link. So it could be that Jax Raxor has inadvertently caused a lot of problems with Phil because of that $1,000 tip. That's a general popular theory anyway. Because it's like, you know, strange, it's like strange, irregular fucking contributions. We don't know the facts of the situation. It's all just theories and hypothesizing and all that shit, you know what I mean? We don't know the concrete details. These are just theories. I want to fucking stress that point. But it's kind of strange that right after a fucking $1,000 tip came in for Phil, he had to change immediately to a different, you know, PayPal account. So, yeah, and there's some details there as well. It seems to support things like, you know, kind of different thresholds of fucking payments and all shit, and triggering things. Who knows? But, yeah, fucking Jax Raxor, man, with his fucking $1,000 tips. That's twice now. Phil has been tipped $1,000 by Jax just for playing Street Fighter. It is sad as fuck. It's a sad existence. Anyways, I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, the money's gone already. $1,547 so far has been spent by DSP on the latest WWE Champions event, and it will grow more and more.
Conduction headphones that you place them around your ear against your jawbone, and basically it creates sound by vibrating near your bone. It's unique, completely unique. And so it's open air. You don't need an enclosed cup, and it sounds great. Everyone says it sounds amazing, but they don't work with consoles. Like, they just don't at all. They're not compatible. They're all like, you have to plug them into like a USB or whatever, and it won't work with the console. It won't recognize the device. Eventually, I feel like that's the future. Like, everyone's going to want that shit. Why are you going to want to have something that encases your ear, makes it sweaty and moist, right? It seems like this is the future tech that people would want, but it's dumb that they don't really work with anything. They only work with like PC, and that's it. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you for a great podcast. Thanks for chilling with me. This is exactly what I needed, by the way. I needed a nice chill podcast to start the day, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Great show. Thank you for the support, Game Tracker, insane amount of tips, and to everyone else who supported in any way so far today. Thank you. Hopefully we can keep this going, and it's time to jump back in. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I would like to say is you got to understand in life, you have ups and downs, right? In life, you have a good day, you have a bad day, you have a lot of in-between days. The key, for me anyway, in my life that I've discovered is to keep going when you have those bad days, not to feel defeated or crushed or shitty, but instead to pull yourself back up and get going the next day, you know, because every day's a new one. Today I woke up feeling so much better than yesterday, and that's what I hope will translate into a great stream for you guys. I want to say thank you for a great podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, and let's get going. See you tomorrow. Okay. Well, let's do this, friends. Well, I will pee, though, before we start. I do have to pee. But outside of that, I think we're going to begin here shortly. We'll go purple today. Yesterday I did red. Today we'll do purple. We'll see what text looks the best with Street Fighter. I don't know what text will look best with Street Fighter. By the way, there's Diablo, but I can't play it yet. It won't boot until 4 p.m., so that's why we're doing it on the late stream tonight. All right, let's take a brief break. I'm just going to use the restroom, come back, and we'll start. All right, I'll be right back.
And of course, it means we can fast forward. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Oh, he's back, he's back. Okay, here we go. So, we'll see if he'll come back, and we're still playing bingo until he starts recording for you to remember. We need one thing to happen. We have free spaces, so we need one of the 4 things left to happen, and we get a full house.
All employees, report to the platform. All employees. What's up, guys? All right.
Shut up, bitch!
All employees.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I was having too much fun with the soundboard and I fucking pressed the wrong button. It happens. Well, I've got like a different folder on my wee fucking Stream Deck to fucking go to the soundboard, but I pressed the one button twice, and yeah, I'm just making sure you're all fucking awake. I'm making sure you're all fucking awake. Random fucking noise getting blared into your fucking ears just to fucking wake you the fuck up because we're almost fucking finished bingo. Wake the fuck up. There we fucking go. Yeah, just because Phil kept saying all employees, I thought I was still on the soundboard and I pressed the wrong fucking thing and I played the intro. My bad. What I was meaning to fucking press was
Shut the fuck up!
which is what I'm going to fucking do now while I fucking get Phil to fucking finish what he was fucking saying. My bad.
Let's boot her up.
What I might do is just rewind just to make sure I didn't just miss anything there.
All employees.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's boot her up. Let's buy these dang skins, because they're going to drive me nuts if I don't get them. So let's at least buy the credits to get the skins I want. And, then we're going to start with a new character today. All employees.
Street Fighter 6.
All employees. Report to the platform.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh, alright. Everyone going crazy, asking for different characters. Who have I tried so far? Blanca, JP, E Honda, Lily, DJ. And you'd be surprised and shocked to hear who I did best with and who I like the most, because you probably would think the complete opposite of what happened. Wow, what's this? Celebrating 1 million players. Just picked up Street Fighter 6 stuff. Cabinet match event. I don't care about that. Okay. Let's look at this shop. Let's spend some funds, right? Let's buy some things that cost money.
Only Taylor's pleading that has to be a... What do you mean there has to be a free space? What happened? Phil just randomly coughing for fucking 10 seconds straight trying to clear his fucking throat. I'm not going to count that as a free fucking space. We have something called throat clear. It is a possibility on every single bingo card. It's not on this one. But because Phil clipped, fucking cleared his throat for 10 fucking seconds straight, I'm not counting that as a free fucking space. Alright, you've already got fucking extra fucking bubbles in free spaces because Phil blew the bubbles from fucking yesterday. You know what I mean? So, nah. Let's earn the bingo. Let's not fucking cheap our way to a fucking full house. Let's earn a full house. If it happens, it happens. We're one away from a legitimate full house.
Let's buy the sticker set. That sounds like a good thing to buy.
The good thing is he is still not recording for YouTube, by the way. It looks like he's going to try and get all his stickers bought first. So until he starts recording for YouTube, bingo's still going. So we have a chance.
So each costume is 50 fighter coins, as you can see. Each one. Some of these are much better than others, I feel. Like, I would probably want the classic outfits for all the original 8 World Warriors. They look really... Like, that Chun-Li I really like, right? Zangief Classic. Dalzim Classic.
What I will do is go 1.5, I think, because this is going to be boring as fuck. Or 1.75. 1.75.
Like, those are all strong outfits. I actually think Mino's second outfit is better than her first. I think Kimberly's second outfit is better than her first. Lily, maybe. JP's second outfit is definitely better than his first. DJ, I don't know, it kind of looks weird. Cammy, her original is better. Ryu, I don't know, kind of looks the same, right? Hana, yeah, I'd probably get like all the classic 8. I'd probably get all classic 8, I think. So. See how expensive these are. Yeah, this was the one. So, if you do the math, each outfit is 50 coins. So you do the math, that's 900. You need 900 coins to buy all the outfits, if you want all the outfits. By the way, look, people rated the pack 1 star. That's hilarious. They give it a 1-star rating because they're like, fuck microtransactions. That's actually quite funny. No, wait, hold on a second. What about colors? Like, let's say, for example... Okay. Let's say, for example, I wanted to buy a whole color pack. Okay, color pack is 315 coins. Oh my god, that's expensive.
I think we got it. Hold on. I've rewound it. I'm going to slow it down, but I think Phil set an example. Let's just hear it again. Let's just clarify this.
Let's say, for example, I want...
Yep, Phil set an example. We have a fucking full house again. We have free spaces. It all fucking counts. We got it. Again. Phil, you're going to make me fucking broke. Please stop being so fucking predictable, Phil. I mean, hooray for you guys, you got a fucking full house, but I'm gonna fucking need to sell a kidney at this fucking rate, for fuck's sake. We've got another fucking full house. Literally, that's the 3rd full house in 2 fucking days. That doesn't even make fucking sense. We managed to fucking get 2 bingos done yesterday, for fuck's sake. That makes no sense, but we got a fucking full house. Incredible stuff. Phil, stop being so goddamn fucking predictable. I need to fucking get the bingo, the list set up, so you guys enjoy the intro that Pixar Animations made. I'll be back in like 5 minutes after I get the thing set up to determine a winner. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and the board has been updated. There are 190 different entries on this fucking board. Almost 200. The list is growing and growing and growing and keeps on fucking growing and more and more and more and more and more. I'm going to shuffle the crap out of this and then I'm going to spin the bastard wheel. The list has been updated with the most recent name, which was Nick Crypto, I think it was. But I added a name, their name's on here. I could try and find it, but I can't be arsed. But it is on there, trust me. I'm just telling you, it got added today. The name was said today, it was included today, and there we go. I told you guys, I always update it before I spin the wheel to determine another fucking bingo winner. And before I continue and spin the wheel, I want to shout out a wee quick thank you. I have just recently gone over 2,600 subscribers, which is unexpected. I didn't expect the channel to keep on growing as it has been, so thank you very much guys for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Up to 2,600, which is very fucking cool indeed, so thank you again guys. I'm going to shuffle it a few more times and then I'm going to hit spin and we'll see who has won the fucking bingo. And of course there's 4 different entries for Jasper's Angels. There's a chance, it's like a I don't know the percentage chance of that happening, but 4 of these entries are for charity Jasper's Angels, which very recently, by the way, Jasper's Angels hit 15,000. I don't know if it's easy to find. There, piece of a wee post here saying thank you everybody. They just recently raised over $15,000, so there you fucking go. Congratulations to everyone that's ever fucking given any fucking contributions to Jasper's Angels. They just recently hit over a 15,000 goal, which is incredible stuff. And they might be getting $25 more at least if this lands on Jasper's Angels for a spin. So shuffle a few more times and then I'm going to spin it. Good luck everyone, we'll see who wins. Do we have a Chad Bass in the chat? Chad Bass. Are you around, Chad Bass? Your name has been picked from the list of winners. Of course, it could be somebody that lurks in the background or whatever, you know what I mean? But all I know is that I spun the wheel and it landed in their name, so congratulations to Chad Bass. And if you're not in the chat, I will try and reach out to you to try and get in touch with you so we can try and get something sorted. So congratulations. They're not in the chat, I'm not tagging on chat, so I may not be. I will try and reach out to them and they'll see if they can get in touch with me, who knows. But I'll do the usual thing, I'll reach out to them, I'll leave them a message, and they'll have a week to respond to me. And if I don't hear back from them for a week, then the money goes to Jasper's Angels. So there we go. And yeah, and then I'm going to remove Chad Bass from the fucking list, so they don't fucking get picked again. I'm just that's the way it goes. If I'm not there within a week to get in touch, you know, to respond to me, then I'm just going to fucking nuke them from the list, because I want to fucking make sure the list is of people that are fucking people are just going to be here. Or not. It's kind of weird. No, I don't just want to just put a fucking name on the list and fuck off and never come back. You know, you don't want that. So yeah. But I'll give a person a good chance to try and respond a whole week to try and hopefully respond. I'll leave them a message right after bingo and we'll see if they get back in touch or not. But yeah, fact of the matter is, we have another full house. Congratulations, guys. Full house. Phil, stop being so goddamn predictable. Stop it. Bad, Phil. I'm going to need to fucking have words with this fucking motherfucker. We keep winning full house bingos. Do I need to fucking make the bingos harder? Do I need to go by a 6x6 or a 7x7 card? What the fuck do I need to do to make the bingos more challenging? Because lately it's been too fucking easy for you guys to fucking win money, and we're just fucking telling you. But it is what it fucking is. Congratulations to Chad Bass once again, and I do hope you all had fun as well. Let's refresh the stream and see how Phil's doing. Let's just go live.
I'm liking that. Yeah. Back you keep combos off of drill.
Phil is picking Dalsum. I guess Phil's character of choice today is Dalsum. Fucking an A for that. So yeah, I guess if people are interested in seeing Phil struggle his way playing through Dalsum, then you can check out some of the track 3 stream. I'm not sure who's live. Dark Days Mirror, of course, is an option. Who else is on? Let's see, who's live right now? Aisha Moto's live, Super Truffer's live, Almighty Loser is live as well, so plenty of options for you guys to fucking see Phil play poorly. I don't even know if Super Truffer's fucking watching Phil, but who knows. But Steve's on there as well. Steve is on there as well, so there we fucking go. But I am gonna fuck off now, guys. I'm gonna fucking wrap things up. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll be back tomorrow for some more bingo antics. But until then, enjoy the rest of your Monday, how you wish to spend it, and I'll catch you all tomorrow if you wish to join me for some more bingo antics. But until then, have a good one. I'm going to end how I always end, by playing Pixar Animations Amazing Me video, Notorious PIG contribution. So thanks again, guys. I'll catch you all later. Have a good one. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that, in an instant.